Trying to find the right level. There. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. It's me. Again, I forgot to stream for the entire month of November? Question mark? November. Hello. It's been a while since I last streamed. Let me welcome everyone. Hello to Prince Anime. Hello to Bep. Hello to Tanuki Mat. Thank you, Tanuki Mat, for the 5 months. Hello, Nekamagico. Romy. Hello. Hello to Bunshines, and hello to Alawatu. How's it going, everyone? It's been so long since I streamed last. I didn't have a timely end to the Tanuki Mat Two-Ton Terror arc, because Matt's heart rate is back in the stream, because Matt is alive again. Because that was the thing that happened. Everyone go watch Matt. Everyone go follow Matt. Everyone go follow Tanuki Mat, my friend. Okay? This might be a little bit of a short one, but we'll see, we'll see. No. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Matt? Matt, what do you mean? Oh, look, there's 2 of us. I'm so delighted. Can you, is it weird? Is it weird? Can I have that PNG? I want to stream with it sometime, but it does feel weird to be you being me in cosplay or whatever. Oh, thank you, Bunshines. It's good to be back. Also, hello, Musui. Hi. So, like, I was hello, Silver Sunbird. But yeah, I don't know what happened last month. I think last month there was too many things I wanted to stream, and I was really indecisive about what to stream. There's my butt. There's my butt. There's too many things that I wanted to stream, and also nothing that I felt like streaming. And also around then, I was just having a lot of appointments that were really just stressing me out and annoying me, because I have mildish agoraphobia, and so I was having whenever a week that I would have an appointment, I would be too stressed out before it, and the following days afterwards, I would just need to recover. So that week was just completely shot. I actually canceled something. I canceled something that was going to be tomorrow, because I was just like, no, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of just weeks down the drain. No one gets to fucking look at me until next year, okay? Fuck off. I just wasn't in the mood. Also, hello, Tristy. Hi. Hi, Tristy. Oh yeah, Matt is at a quite comfortable resting heart rate at the moment. Quite delightful. Oh, if you look under your seats, you'll find a little present. There's a doohickey and an address. No, there's if you type up and down, you'll see it. Matt already knows. Matt knows. This is thanks to Captain Cube. If there's a mod in chat, I don't think there is. I can also shout out Captain Cube. Shout out Captain. I'm not gonna spell this right. Captain_Cube. Yeah, thank you to Captain Cube for that. Finally I can spring up and down. These are so awesome. I love whenever I see a bunch of people post like all of their up and down emotes, which I think I have 3. I have 3 now. I have more in Discord, but up and up. This is how I type, by the way. I talk to myself. By the way, since I'm a lot more active on Discord than I am on Twitch, but I do hope to change that. I do hope to become more active here, while also still being active on Twitch. I'm pretty sure everyone already is, but it's just good practice. There's the link to my Discord if you would like to join. I'm absolutely positive that everyone chatting is there already, but we watch movies Thursdays and Sundays. I've not scheduled what it is that I'm watching, what it is that we're watching this coming Thursday. I was thinking I might switch to my Christmas programming, but I don't know. Wow, look at them all go. That's awesome. I don't know quite when I want to subject you all to Barry Levinson's film Toys. So look forward to that at some point, question mark. I watched a bit of it and I was just like, wow, this is terrible. This is really bad. My theme for the Christmas programming is stuff that I recall watching on television around the holidays. So it is not necessarily movies that are Christmas themed. And there's also one kind of curveball in there. One surprise thing. But yeah, how have you all been? How have you all been doing? I'm literally just trying to think right now. What have I been doing? I've been playing through Half-Life 2 because this is my first time playing through that on a PC. This is, I think, the first time that I have had a computer that is capable of running it at a performant frame rate without becoming hot to the touch afterwards. I'm really surprised that I'm trying to think if I ever tried playing it on my last computer, which was a not a gamer laptop, but like, you know, I think what people would call the class of devices that are media kind of center media center laptops that are like, you know, good for, you know, the teen that's going off to college and wants to watch because it had an optical media drive. It had like a DVD and a CD player. It was if you want to know where it is now, where the thing that I streamed all of season 1 of Marigovision, it is under a pile of clean laundry that I've yet to put away. It is Dell Inspiron something. It was pretty good at the time I got it, and then, you know, less good as things went on. As it happens. But yeah, I've been playing through Half-Life 2. It's really interesting because I'm playing through it with, this is my first time playing it on PC, and is my first time playing it with commentary because they just added that. Because before I played it on Orange Box. Oh, Aaron Strip, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, I played on Orange Box before because I didn't have Orange Box is great, by the way, because I didn't have a computer that was capable of running it. But yeah, my first time playing it on PC, playing through it with commentary, and there's parts of Half-Life 2 that I like that I think have held up quite well. Like, I think the parts of it that work for me are the opening stretch of the game leading into the airboat stuff. Oh, Sarduce.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sardu2, hi. Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the airboat section is really fun. I think that the part of it that stuck with me the most, especially after like Ravenholm was like so nothing, was like the drive up the coast on the buggy, because it's so desolate and quiet, and there's like, it's really beautiful. There's a lot of really cool, just like really cool like kind of environmental design. But yeah, the back half of the game, once it gets into the city, is a slog. The thing I found myself doing, because if you've never played it with commentary, if you activate a commentary node, that renders you invincible. I was just cheesing encounters. I was just listening to a commentary node, running around killing as many things as I could find with like a gun or a crowbar or something, just because I wasn't taking damage. Just because I was so checked out of by that point. Like the game was just, it's just too long. It's far too long. And the writing is very of its moment. Yeah, you don't take damage when you're listening to commentary. It makes design sense why it is that way, but I was using it in a way that they probably did not intend, which was to not play the game. But yeah, the writing is very dated, very of its it kind of, a lot of people say like, oh, it's the writing of women is better compared to what was around at the time, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh, hello, Kala. Hello. How's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, I think the thing, so I'm on episode 2 at the moment. The opening stretch of that game with like the antlions is miserably long. It's so long. And tedious. Really, really not enjoying it, except for there's the not so much fight, but where you're trying to get the MacGuffin. You're trying to get the MacGuffin to heal Alex. Spoilers for like a almost fucking 20-year-old game. But when you're trying to get the MacGuffin to heal Alex, you're getting chased around. That encounter is really, really fun. And I'm not sure if anybody remembers this or has played episode 2 recently, but there's a lot of really gross tunnels that the antline grubs are kind of like nestled in, that are like really sickly yellow and slick and with like blood like pooled on the surface from like the humans that have been like the bodies of humans that have been dumped in there as food for the grubs. That is such a cool image. It feels very much like sometimes when you're watching a movie, it's like, oh, I feel the concept art on the screen. That's a moment where I was playing it where I felt like the concept art I was looking at. It was very, very cool. But I think the strongest Half-Life has been for me, I think, is the that drive up the coast, and there's a part in episode 1. All the bit at the Citadel, I think, was awesome. Like where Dog throws you in, when you hop into the car and Dog throws you in, and it's basically just like a replay of something that they've done that has worked before, which is the tram ride, because you basically fall through the Citadel, basically more or less to the bottom. That whole part is awesome. It has me slightly worried, like, for how down I am on it. It has me slightly worried about revisiting Portal, because I am a lot more fond of Portal than I am of Half-Life. But I think Half-Life is just a type of story that I don't like. The game is just sucking you up constantly. I don't like kind of like that particular type of science fiction story that much at all. But evil robot lady puts you in peril situations. That's my day. That happens to me. So she's kind of sexy with it too. I'm fully down for that. I'm here to make the brave statement that GLaDOS is sexy. I've been playing Half-Life Alex and getting so scared now I take frequent bathroom breaks. You have something to play Alex with? I would love to play Alex. I've been kind of going back and forth between wanting to watch a Let's Play and holding out hope that I can visit a friend that has... What? Is it a Valve Index? Is that the thing that you... Is it on other, like, VR devices, or is it just on the Index? You played Alex? Musume, I know you have or had access to a VR thingy. Meta Quest and FB Marketplace. Every professional managerial gets those and drives them away. Gives them away. It was only 150. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe a little bit easier, kind of on the, I don't know. Well, I said I don't know, but like even if somebody gave one to me, I'm looking around my room, I have no fucking space in my room, you know. You can play with any VR device that hooks to a PC, which includes a Quest or second-hand Rift. Okay. Interesting. What is the Index though? Is that also Valve's VR thing? I'm trying to think of like other stuff I did. Oh yeah, we had like a storm here a while ago. Which knocked out, it was pretty unprecedented. Like it's not mad shakes if you're in like tornado country, or if you get like regular heavy storms, but for Ireland it was pretty strong. Hello, Aragi. Hi. Hi, Aragi. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, we were without power for what we were initially told was going to be like 5 days, but it was thankfully we got our power back. We lost it Friday at around midnight-ish, or like 3, I think. Or no, it was around 1, and then my data went to 3. But yeah, it came back at like 7 p.m. on Sunday, so thankfully it didn't take too long to get back. Oh, I'm on the TV right now. That's awesome. I feel like I'm all I'm all yapped out. I'm gonna move over here. So I don't think I've explained what it is that I'm doing. Also, can you guys see the blinking thing on the top left corner of the capture? Also, I realized I do have text on screen that is explaining what it is that I'm doing here. But basically, I'm using something called transparent paint, which I actually need to launch to draw on the screen. Like so. Yeah, basically like a Telestrator. Let me just real quick. Oh, you do see the broken image icon. I was wondering if that was just on my end. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how it was that I came up with the idea for this. Because if you remember back in season 1 of Marigold Channel, when I played Mania, I had the cursor on for that because I was like pointing at the screen quite a bit. And I think at the time I remember really, really wanting or expressing the desire to like draw on the screen. And I think even like said Telestrator. I might be completely imagining that. Yeah, it goes away when you open the Telestrator. It's a broken link because this is a I don't entirely know how this works. This opens up a port and it's a browser capture. I don't know how this works. It's a browser capture that points to an IP address. Smarter people than me will figure it out, but you don't need to figure it out. It's if you just go to sorry, I should finish my thought of how I got to here. I was streaming something in my Discord and doing this real cockamamie thing of having MS Paint filled with green that I was chroma keying out and then drawing on that to draw on the screen, but because I'm just using MS Paint, I was having to like draw, and then when I make a mark down, it's like, oh, that's where that is, and I had to readjust constantly. It was really fiddly. But because this is transparent, I can use it to basically like overlay onto any window, and it just stays on top of the screen. It is a little bit fiddly because I have to kind of like move things around because it is on top of the screen. It doesn't let you like interact with what's below it, but I've tested this out a little bit. It does work. I believe Neko and Bep pointed this out to me originally. It was someone else additionally, or instead of those people. I do apologize. Also, why is this chat window? It was me. I'm waiting to see if chat will refresh, or if I have to poke it. I might have to poke it. Is it? Where is that? Where is that? Okay, 1 second. Chat. Refresh. Can you guys try saying something now? This is gonna be really annoying if I don't have chat on screen for this. And it is visible. Okay. Because the emote wall is working. What size is chat? Maybe that's the thing. 1 second. Why is this? Reset transformation. I wonder if it's just like a weird size. Oh, hello. Okay, it was just a weird size. I was wondering. Yay, I figured it out. I'm the genius. Okay. I think it was just when I was using this as a 16:9 scene when I probably shouldn't have, and I forgot to just like reset it back to normal. I don't think that's even the size that I like keeping that at, but oh well. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's get UFO 50 up and running and get our stuff set up. I also figured out, so before this was parallel to learning about like the transparent paint stuff, the Telestrator, is I did not realize that you could pop out a windowed projector preview? Yeah, I did not know that you could do that. The entire time, oh, I just drew on the screen. This is the thing, I'm having to constantly juggle this thing to get stuff that's behind it. I did not know that that was something that you could do because this entire time I'm using a single screen and I was constantly just putting the game on top, OBS is behind, and I'm just having to peek and just make sure that the capture is still pointing to where it's pointing to. And if an alert pops up behind it, I'm just like, well, I just don't know half your username. So probably still not readable, but at some point I'm going to get that second monitor hooked up. God, there's so much juggling involved in this. Ooh. Okay, let me see. That is where it's supposed to be. Okay, and then maybe change this to 10. Anyway, this is Devilition. We started this town with high hopes. How's the volume for everyone? It's looking a little bit quiet on monitor. Unaware of the evil below the surface. Can't hear game? Like, can't hear game at all? Volume mixer. Where is you? How about now? Now you can? Okay. Unaware of the evil below the surface. Oh. Okay. Now the Horde threatens our very survival. He once claimed knowledge of alchemy, and boasted of explosive chain reactions. Was it all just bluster? Or are you the one to save us? Anyway, we're trying to save some fucking pilgrims. Basically you have a choice of 3 pieces, which have different targeting radii. So we're supposed to try to get these guys, but not these guys. We don't want these guys to get hurt. God, it's so fun to be able to, like, just draw on the screen. That's a completely new novelty for me. Hello, Lesbian Donkey Kong. How's it going? Let me just make sure that the calibration is set up okay. I'm just going to draw a box here. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm drawing it. Cool. But yeah, the thing about these is, when I place one of these guys down, I need to trigger it with something else. And I'm going to keep track of those by marking things with an X, both where the explosion radiuses are targeting and what hasn't been set off yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to complete this stream, because I can probably go for about like 4 hours, but if, I don't know, we can always just play it and start again earlier. I was trying to start sooner, but I also have not streamed for a month. And there is so much different things to remember. I had to update Sammy, even though I have Sammy doing precisely one thing, but let's, I think, plop this one guy down so you can rotate them. And you can also hold to cancel if you want to pick a different guy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this guy here. And you also can put a guy on top of one of the demons, or on top of holes. Hi, Jenny! Yeah, it's me! And I can... Hey, look at this. Watch this. I can... Hang on, let me pick yellow. I think yellow is a good color for this. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw the explosion radius here. Okay, so the thing of this game is you're basically trying to build chain reactions of explosions. Yeah, I'll write you down in my fucking death note or whatever. Why did it take me so long to think of the death note? You know, my ass was not reading manga in school. Okay. What would be a good guy to set off these guys? Okay, let's say... That's good. Okay, so this one will mark this, this, and this, and I'm gonna switch to this. Okay, so this one is gonna be exploded with a device, with a bomb. Let me see. Age-appropriate Death Note composition book covered in stickers. Oh, who goes to timeout? Oh, that's awesome! Death Note babies! Let's go! I think this guy might be good to go for this one here. Which will be... Go back to mustard. And I don't know if this is necessarily like the best way to play this, because like the visual like kind of language of the game seems like fairly clear. Mostly I was just looking for an excuse to mess around with the toy. This game just felt like a very, very good test case for messing around with this kind of thing. I'll see if there's something else that I might be able to use this for later. But I'll definitely do like another stream of this, because I'm absolutely not going to... Yeah, it feels like watching John Madden annotate an NFL play. But yeah, probably more than likely not going to finish this stream. But let's see. I want to be careful with explosions because I want to make sure that I don't set off... I don't kill any of the villagers. I'd appreciate a tool like this for a game like this. My ability to hold on to that visual info isn't great. It does seem like kind of a really good, God, what is that term? Accessibility tool? Yeah. And I'm glad the toy works too. The toy works too. I do love toy. Let's try to get one of these out of the rotation, because that does give us a little bit more access to the corners of the screen that we need to start moving to next. And because we haven't marked that frog at the center, we know that we can either use that as the start of our chain reaction, or we can use that as the start of our chain reaction, or we can go back later and kind of make sure that it is exploded also. So I'm going to mark this down, and that is this, this, and this. Okay. Let me see, what do we have now? This guy, which is an X shape, is not particularly useful for my purposes. This might be useful, actually. Yeah, I think I might go with this, because this does take out this guy. I think I might do this here. Yeah, okay. Oh, cool, we have a rocket next. Rockets are really good. So that is, I'm just gonna mark these. It's funny, because I did a couple test rounds of this. The entire screen is just kind of incomprehensible by the end of it. Hi, Laura! Hi! Thanks for stopping by. Welcome in. Let's see. So Rocket is pretty good. Rocket is a good way of getting to... Let me see. What is the target blast radius of the rocket again? Because I could just basically... Yeah, say the rocket gets blown up here. Yes, okay, that's pretty good actually. So that takes out these guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark a line here that is just a shorthand for all these squares get exploded. Hi, Mr. Biggie Mouse, hello! Welcome in. And... I'm trying to think, what is a good way to get down to the last guy in the corner? Hi! How's it going? Let me see. Because I can always move them around the screen. This would be okay if I had an X guy. Okay. What about this one? I kind of like that you don't have like a full complement and you're having to work out plays with suboptimal pieces. It's kind of like Tetris in that regard. Let's try... I want to make sure I don't kill her. Let's just put that here. Made cookie till last night and pals bring cookie cutters? Oh, fun. Okay, so that is... Okay, and... Yes, I think this is our guy. Okay, and that is this and this. So I think I did everything right if I set this guy off, because I could spend another turn like putting down more pieces, but I don't know what the I don't know what, like, if you like, if it gives you, say, at the end of clearing this, if it fills you up to a certain amount, or if it gives you 10 or something, like if it gives you like a fixed amount. So like, I don't know if you, by using more pieces, you have less to work with on subsequent rounds. I don't know how this works, but I'm going to assume that it works like that. Oh, hi Farmsteads! Welcome in. So I'm just going to clear everything so I can actually see the explosions. And let's switch to detonate. And hopefully I did this right. Cool! The town survives the round. And we got a demon clear bonus, which is another person. And more demons spawn in, and another square gets taken from the map. See, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to how much I presume from the odd number here that it is adding up to what we had in our previous round. So I think the less pieces we use going forward, I think the better. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. We have this D-pad shape, we have this X, and we have this kind of spread out D-pad. You think it gave me 15? Okay, so I do think it adds on to whatever we used in the previous round, so we should try to be as efficient as we can. I'm trying to look for a good place to start. Which is fun because nothing here is like feels super obvious. Like, I don't think there's something I could put down that would take out two guys. So I think I might put down this guy. Awesome, play this coming off of chess being a sudden new special interest. I didn't know you were playing chess. That's cool. I was never much of a chess person. Let's go hello. I'll try to keep these smallish. Actually, I don't want to go red for these because I need to actually be able to see them. Okay. And I'm not marking this because the chain reaction, it has not been set off yet. Hey Baxter Crook, how's it going? Okay. The crow that demands fruit from me just appeared in my window and I had to feed him and he used a puddle of softened bread to give to his big crow wife? Oh, I love crows! Oh, that's so awesome! Oh, that's so cool. I love crows. Oh, so cool. Let me think. Because I'm trying to think at the moment if I want to put down something that would give me reach. Yeah, let's try that. Because I want to try to start spreading out, even though there's no real good place for it. Because like here would be ideal, because it lets me get over to the left-hand side. But I guess I can try to hope I can get another one of these guys, because that would let me clear this distance. Okay. Let me do that. Okay. And that is this here, this here. And I think what I want... Oh, hi Gomi! How's it going? Did you just finish up stream? I was watching it for a little bit before I started. Did you have fun? I'm looking forward to your birthday. Are you... What are you streaming? Can you say what you're streaming? Oh, fuck, I just have these guys. These men. Oh, you are playing Ride to Hell? You told me that you're gonna play something else. Are you actually gonna play Ride to Hell? Okay, so I've set this guy off. You're not playing the Family Guy game. I don't have raids turned on, actually. I still don't have raids turned on. Also, I haven't had them on since I re-debuted, and also haven't streamed for a month, and I'm going through SSRI withdrawal, so probably not the best time for me to be super sociable. Let's see. You're not gonna play the unarchived Family Guy MMO that no one cared to preserve? You're not gonna play that? What am I supposed to do with these fucking assholes? You're not playing that? Why? Why are you not playing that? Okay. No one preserved it? Why? This is not the most efficient way to go about... Oh my god, yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, the big cannon. Oh, Hazel.
Hound's peas.
Oh my goodness, 24 months. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for 24 months, jeez. How you doing, Hazel? I hope you've been well. Let me see. Which is a guy that is good to go for? That's almost a year, that's crazy. Is this Minesweeper? I don't know how to describe this, actually. I haven't really been playing long enough to kind of get a good comparison for, like, how to describe this guy. But this guy's awesome. This guy gives me, like, a ton of reach across the map. In fact, I can use some shorthand here. I'm just gonna go... Oh, awesome line. Wonderful drawing, Marigold. I'm using a mouse, by the way. I could use my stylus, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd have to... I don't have a lot of room on this desk. That might be a bad idea. Okay. Let me see. Now that I've done that, how do I sort of start making my way up? This feels like kind of a waste to, like, just get this guy. This guy does let me start climbing upwards a bit. But I can't place it. I would love to place it here, because if I place that there, then I would be able to place this here, which feels very efficient, but it would take out, excuse me, it would take out this, this villager here. So I'm trying to, Now that I'm thinking about it, I just want to mark... I don't think it matters because he's also... I'm just going to mark the guy I was initially planning on doing the chain reaction with. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's very many good options. So let's just do this. Okay, so it gave us another guy. Oh, this is... That's pretty good, because I do want to have, I don't think I'll be able to, with one move, get another guy, so this is a good way of extending my reach up across the board. So that is here. Can I detonate? Not yet. Not yet. You want to know what it does? I'll show you in a bit. There's just 3 guys that I have to mark with an X. Let me see. I want to see now! I want to see now what it does! Ah! I know. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go for this guy. I hope it gives me something that is good for this. Yeah, okay. Okay. That might be pretty good, actually. That might be pretty good. So... Okay. I would love to have something that's over that way, but I don't think we can ever get lucky. Sure. I think what we might have to do... Yeah, I think we might have to do this. And I'm just gonna do shorthand at this point, because we're almost done. And Gomi's gonna fucking explode if they don't see a, you know, explosion. I don't know if... Okay, this is a really cool one to have. If I leave this, do I get it next round? I want to check. because I could use this, but this one also works. So here we go. That's all the guys marked. We can clear this and go down to detonate. This is what detonate does, by the way. So it triggers a chain reaction that explodes all of your guys. There we go. Town survives the round. Demon clear bonus. We have another fucking person to look after. This gets progressively harder. Isn't it cool? I'm really glad I found this. I don't understand how that worked. Well, you'll see at least 8 more examples. Oh Christ! What are you? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. I don't like this. That's scary. I don't like that. Do I have to blow you up twice? That's you. You don't look like this. You're a little tiny fucking bug. Yeah, this is UFO 50. It's in the streaming under the category. This definitely feels like it gave me less pieces. You're good. You're good. You're breaking your boycott? Oh, were you trying to not watch this? I'm sorry. That's my little brother. Please take good care of him. I will. I'm boycotting supporting it because Derek Yu is my enemy. I won't even ask why. Okay, I'm just gonna put that down there. And hope that I don't need to do. I had 13 to 14. Yeah, it kind of feels like it didn't top me back up to the same amount that it did last time, which is making me a little bit worried. But we will see. Let me see. I think I might have to spend a couple. Caved and bought this on Friday. I spent too much time playing Party House and Magic Garden. I haven't played either of those. I know a lot of friends really like Party House. And Magic Garden is kind of... Have I played Magic Garden, actually? Is that the one where you're, like, trying to pick up Oppos or something? Is that, like, one of, like, the first ones on the list? I mostly like the puzzle games. The arcade ones are kind of a little bit scary to me. That one's Magic Garden? Okay. On the grid and picking up pink blobs. Got it. Let me see. Okay, I think this might be a good one to go for. I'm a little bit... Excuse me. I'm a little bit worried that I might have to explode this guy twice. I'm very... Whatever. We'll find out. Playing the game is finding out. Let's put an X here. Okay. This will be good. Yeah, strategy deck builder. I know Dora was saying that she was liking that quite a bit, and playing that made her want to play Balatro, so I figured it was kind of deck builder-y. Okay, so I have a couple options in terms of trying to stretch my way across the map. Yeah, this seems probably like it gets me the most bang for my buck for this particular piece. Or does it? I was overthinking it. I was overthinking it. Okay. So mark that. Wait, undo. There's no eraser, but there is an undo. Thankfully. I wonder... This always feels so wasteful when it gets one guy. Especially because I only have 15 pieces left. And we do have... Let me see. I'm wondering if I should just put something beside... Whatever, I'm overthinking it. I keep thinking that this guy is big and he has to be blown up twice. I'm not gonna worry about it. If it comes to that, I'll figure that out when I figure it out. Okay. Okay, that is a good way to get down... Oh, I need to remember. I haven't gotten this guy at all. I need to remember that. Okay. So, X here. X here. I don't want to waste... God, there's nothing that will be good for this bomb. It doesn't take care of anything, but it does spread me out a little bit. I think that is what I want to do. Okay, because I have a couple of those. And that was here. Yeah. Yeah, may as well take care of this guy while and maybe I might get a bit lucky on the piece roll. What would that be useful for? Is that useful for anything? I need to make sure I save something. Like, this would be good down here, because there aren't really very many pieces that can take out this guy without taking out any of the surrounding villagers. I might try that and hope that I can activate this later, because I need to remember that I have not set that off, because this is the one up here. This is the one that I'm hoping to use for my initial domino that I used to set off the chain reaction. Let me see. Nothing that's like particularly useful to me. It's like, this is so tricky because if I do this, I'm kind of camped myself into a corner, and I haven't really gotten the guy behind me, but if I do this, I'll have to spend a bit to get up to this guy here. And only hard choices, only tough choices. Okay. 7 pieces left. 7 pieces. So I need to take out this guy, I need to set off... So this guy, I need to set off this guy also. Okay. Why do I have 8 fucking DMs? Who's messaging me? Who messages me that many times? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna guess this drop. I'll check later. Oh, this would actually work. This would actually work here to... It's you, you're backseating? Hey. Hey, wait a minute. Cut that out. Thank you for the help. Okay. Let me see. Do any of these... 9+? What are they doing? You should explode now. I haven't finished it yet. You're so excited to see explosions. You said that you were watching this because you hate Derek Yu or whatever. You have a weird feud with Derek Yu. He's your enemy. Don't tell me why, I don't want to know. It's funnier to me that you just have this unexplained feud. So... God, yellow is making this actually kind of hard to see. Okay. I need to set that guy off. He's in such a fucking awkward position. Because I could do this at 4 pieces remaining. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. It involves picking pieces back up. Yeah, I suppose I'll figure out strategies as I go along, but I think this might be my best option to get this guy. And then I have to... this is really, really wasteful, but... then I have to get this. So, quite wasteful. We really went across the board with this one. But we're gonna explode this guy up here. And hopefully this works. And hopefully they give us quite a lot, because we're down to 4 pieces remaining. It turned red, motherfucker! Ah! God damn it. Well, that's the thing. The town survives around there are more villagers than there are demons. I wonder... is the cherry getting a villager bonus? Or getting to a specific number? Yeah, he's cooked, he's oh... How do people beat this game? This is crazy! Well, the one thing of there being more demons, I can take out more of them with explosions. Like, this takes out quite a large amount of them. So I just need to remember to set these off. Yeah, I don't think you can pick pieces back up, because the only thing that you have here, like, you can't hover your cursor over the screen. Yeah, I need to remember to mark this. And I'll just draw a line between them. Yeah, 2 chemical flasks is, like, kind of crazy. Okay. And this guy... because this guy's red, I'm assuming that he will be killed now. Okay. Up, 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 up. This looks awesome, the X's and the lines between them. I love how this looks. Okay, what would be a good way of getting that purple asshole? Because I do want to start... I wonder if it's a better option, instead of spending all my time reaching out to folks, if it would be better to use the pieces that I have that are the most efficient at taking them out and then link them up later. I think this might be a good idea, actually. So that takes out these guys. Okay, I just need to remember I need to preserve the chain. Yeah, the X_X. Whatever happened to people doing the lowercase, capital, lowercase, X bracketing around their usernames. I missed that. It was awesome. I hope teens are doing that still. Like, these are pretty far apart. That's the thing, is like, I only have to trigger not that I only have to trigger one of these. One of these I can use to set off the rest of them. So I only need to worry about like one end of the chain, so to speak. Today's teens are gone by full rhythm name. I hope not. I hope not. I can't think too long about like how depressing the internet is now. Maybe use this to set off this guy. Oh, it refilled us quite a bit. I didn't notice that I have 21 to work with. Yeah, it gave us quite a bit to work with. I was really worried. I was like, how do people beat this? It seems crazy. It seems insane. So that is this guy here. Okay. It gave me 20 for that round? Yeah, I was thinking... Yeah, 20. I'm so curious. Also... Let me see. Sorry, 1 second. Who's DMing me? Like... 11 DMs, it was drop. I knew it. The only person that DMs me that much. Oh, that's awesome. I can't believe I called that. Okay. I'll respond after. Let me see. Okay, I think it stands to reason that I want to use these guys just purely as functional. These are good for taking out guys type guys. They're not really for moving around. Let me see. I unfortunately have completely covered this guy here. Can you see, out of curiosity, can you see the yellow cursor that's moving around, or can you only see when it draws? Like, can you only see the cursor when it's drawing, or can you see it moving between things? Only the drawing? Okay. So I just have to draw. Okay. So yeah, I think with this guy, I've covered up too many of his things to make it be the one that I use as the chain to set off everything else. So I think I might have to go from either of these two. Let me see. I think what I need to do is just take care of guys with just the pieces that I have and just hope I come into really good pieces that are good for covering large distances. Like, just use up the small ones first. Like, this, for example. Because we do have... that did replenish this quite a bit. We do have quite a lot to work with. Sorry, I said replenish, and I'm thinking of that video of the the family getting into an argument. I don't know if it's staged. It feels very... I don't know. It's very funny though, where they're do you know that one, Gomi? The replenish thing? I know I'm saying just go me as if there aren't other people in chat. But the argument about, like, taking a can of Coke from the fridge without putting it... Yeah, you're the only one here. No, that's true. Everyone else is a simulation or whatever. It's a multitude of things that they're arguing about. We're on a Discord call right now? That's crazy. Can you... You're unmuted. Can you, or you're muted. Can you, don't call me, actually. I was gonna say, because I really don't know how my audio is set up. Oh, I think it's a multitude of things. That's the thing that he says. Okay, it's been a while since I watched it. It's a symptom of something. Yeah, I love that video. Do you guys enjoy me half recalling videos I half remember to you? Is this good content? Do you guys like it? Oops, I got rid of UFO 50. There it is. That's all I do. I'm glad. If I'm at all brain foggy, I have a note about it on the screen right now, but I am not going off SSRIs, it's just I've forgotten to take them for like 3 or 4 days just because my sleep cycle is so bad. So I'm a little bit brain foggy right now. Okay. So... Okay. When you forget SSRI, you sleep 30 hours straight? That's crazy. It mostly... interesting. I wonder. Dr. Bep. Thank you, Dr. Bep. Hey, Dr. Bep, can you re-up my, the prescription? You know the one? The prescription? Can you re-up that for me? Thank you. I'm just staring at this. Brain just fully not working. I didn't say don't say it in the mods. Delete it. Mods. Delete that message. Mods. The toy PF pills are gachapon. I'm good on those. I have plenty. What's up? Restricted comment. There wasn't one. It was just... Sorry. I think I confused everyone. It was just Bep talking about the fake prescription joke. Sorry, I confused everyone. Bep is not actually a physician. Okay. Is that's not how it works. That's not the lore. The lore that I never explain. Because it involves doing too much drawing. You're not ready for it yet. No! Fountain is not allowed! No! No! That's fine. I'm seriously just like staring at this and going, wait, if this sets... Does this set off this if this hasn't been set off? Like, I'm seriously just staring at this like having just complete... I think it's because I didn't start off with a chain. I think that is what is kind of screwing with me, because I don't have like kind of an easy line to follow. I'm just staring at this like, okay, what is the, I should probably use, you know what I should do? I should do this. I should set this off. Because this is the thing that's confusing me. I'm setting off this piece with this one, but doesn't this one need this one to activate? I fully don't know how this works anymore. I just don't know. I think if you just put them down next to each other, the game just goes, okay. It doesn't work like through causality. I don't know. I'm overthinking this. I think this is one of those things of just like you play it and then you find out how it works. Like, for example, maybe along these lines, maybe this does work. Maybe I can set off this guy this way. Who knows? I fully don't know at this point. Okay, I have 2x games, guys. Maybe this works? Oh, cannon. Okay, good. I think we're good. I think we're golden. This is the kind of puzzle I've been solving every day in Advent of Code. Every time I think of like, oh, do I want to do Advent of Code? Is there like Advent of Code for toddlers? Do they have that? Is that a thing? I think this has gotten us out of the hole. I think this has fixed all of our problems. This is going to be the guy that we set off initially. This is the first thing in the chain. And this is going to... so that's... okay. This explodes. This sets off this guy, which explodes. This sets off this guy. It explodes. Let me see. I think I just might need to put down some guys, because I'm just a little bit worried like how the chain works, or... So I think I need to... Yeah, this sets off that, which explodes this. I don't know, there's too many things that are just kind of like dangling that I think are just... will... like these things here will just be like completely... because they weren't chained properly. But I can't keep staring at this. I just have to move on. I have to kind of just set this off and go on with my... Can I give you advice? I will figure this out through failure. Like, I'm absolutely not going to finish this this stream. Explode! See, Gomi's getting impatient. I need to put on... I need to... One of the many projects that I have is I want to try to 3D model a key, like the baby toy keychain thing, so I can like rattle that. People are starting to get bored. I can rattle it on screen. Hi, Curry. Hello. But yeah, I need to figure out Blender. It's hard not to backseat. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that is why I worry about streaming every UFO 50 game. Because everyone's played them, everyone knows them inside and out, except me. I'm just... Well, that's not true, I know some games pretty well. You can backseat, but you do have extensive knowledge of your weird feud with, your weird feud with Derek Yu for some reason. Ah, sorry. Keep doing that. Okay. I need to set this off, finally. Okay. Okay. And I think this is it. I think this is right. So I'm going to... Yeah, 10 pieces left. I used 14 pieces. This looks like absolute boo-boo nonsense. But I just want to detonate, make sure I'm selecting the right one. Okay. I was thinking I didn't successfully... The horde overwhelms the town. Okay. I was thinking I didn't properly chain it. That is exactly how I thought it was going to work out. Yeah, the town. The monsters overwhelmed the town. So we started from scratch. We started from the beginning. Being ridiculously successful is a curse and blessing for anyone sharing it online, but it sure is a nice problem to have knowing could have stayed niche. Yeah, like, I think, no, it's crazy to me how, like, glazed Bellatra was at the Game Awards. Like, the fact that, like, this, and I know it's, like, a lot more, like, indie, like, actually indie, as opposed to, like, the things that are usually called indie. But the Of the Killer, collection, not so much as, like, that's crazy to me, though, like, that got not so much as a nod. Musubi, you were doing so well by not telling me, hey, this isn't gonna work. I really appreciate it, thank you. Okay, so we start off again. Like I said, I did not think I was gonna get a first, I did not think I was gonna complete this game my first go around, so... Okay, so I'm going to... Actually, wait. Yeah, I think this would be a good guy. I don't understand what's happening. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, I think this would be a good one. Your advice was a little bit more generalized. Yeah, I want to, I mostly just, like, want to try to be a little bit better at, like, playing and failing. Because, like, my most memorable stream experiences have been, like, working through frustration. Okay, I'm gonna mark you just a little dot there, so I know what is the start of the chain. And I think if I... Yes, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this with yellow. My sister has been watching me play the newest Fire Emblem lately, and she has been really struggling with the idea someone might want to learn through failure. You are inspiring in that regard. Like, I really enjoyed your Etrian Odyssey streams. I think you are one of the great patient streamers. I feel like Bilbo is like that as well. Every time I watch Bilbo, I'm like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I always get worried that, like, people are going to lose interest, and so, like, whenever I'm stuck on something for a really long time, I get really nervous, but, like, no, it's, like, people just like hang out, and it's fun to... I don't know. It's not something to worry about. The whole world opens up to you once you get cozy with failure. That's so true. I tried playing this as fast as possible as a challenge once, but I miss whole chains. It's so funny. God, I do wonder what a speedrun of this looks like. I feel like I say that about every UFO 50 game, though. Okay, I was the yapper. This could go crazy, actually. I feel like this specifically could go crazy. So if I put this down here... okay. And then... boom. So that is this... Okay. You guys, this red and yellow is really making me want to have a hot dog, but I don't have any hot dog buns. I just have burger buns. Even like a fucking, like, pita, like a tortilla wrap would be awesome. Having the slanging a little shaboing boing in there. Yes. Yes. Also, wait, that guy's a plus sign. I don't know why I didn't mark that. Okay, so if I go back here... Okay, nice. X... This is like scratching the same itch that like Proverbs or like Sudoku has. You guys know that game Proverbs? Like Sudoku thing? I've been playing that a little bit. It feels a little bit like popping bubble wrap. It's nice when, I don't know, when I'm anxious or need to stim or something. Okay. I think I'm gonna trust that it's gonna give me another guy like this. Ah, okay. That is also good. I think we can kind of breeze through the opening 2 levels at least. And that is everything. So now we're exploding this guy up at the top. Go me. Go me, you watching? Go me? Go me? Go me? Go me? You're watching? Okay. Here you go. Explosion for you. Did you like this? Did you enjoy this? Yay! The town survives the round. Can I blow up the people? No, that's literally not the game. That's literally not the game. That's not what the game is. You don't do that, okay? But it would be funny. It's tragic. It's sad. It's not funny. I'm not doing that. Okay. Innocent people dying for no reason is hilarious. Okay. Going through that process in public... Wait, sorry. Let me see. Oh. Learning through failure on stream is so much harder. Going through a process in public is a difficult modifier for sure. I had to intentionally choose to laugh at every failure because I didn't want to be a rage streamer. Yeah, I just... It kills the... I don't know. It's not fun to watch. And also it's funny if a game plays a prank on you. Dora has been a big inspiration. Like, watching her streams is a big inspiration to me. Like, it's fun when a game is mean and stupid and evil to you. I think I want to get up and stretch and move around a little bit because I'm starting to feel like my posture is not ideal. I'm doing awesome so far, thank you. Let me just mute that so I can go back to my music. Or actually, no, the timer's just gonna keep running up. Do I give a shit about the timer? I've decided I don't give a shit about the timer. We can listen to UFO 50 music, it's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to stretch, move around, and I think get a cup of tea. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes? Okay, I'll be right back. Hello. I'm back. I have tea. This is very Mickey's Ultimate Challenge music. I just realized we've been listening to this music like basically all stream, and I was like, wait, I left people with just this music. People are probably going insane. Ugh. I felt the brain what is the term? Like flashing feeling that is, hey dummy, you forgot to take your SSRI for like 2 or 3 days. More like 3 or 4. Ugh, I hate that feeling. I've literally put the box on my bed. I could not possibly fucking forget. I would literally have to sleep on the box. So it's not gonna happen. I ain't forgetting this time. It's not gonna fucking happen. Vision flickering. The way that I describe it is this kind of like, I need to stop listening to this music. This is gonna drive me insane. I was thinking that we might, actually watch something instead. Because I do have a Marigovision. I do have a little something queued up. The way that I describe it is it kind of feels a little bit like, the feeling if you ever have sleep paralysis and you get that little jolt from like falling asleep and then like waking up, or not falling asleep and then waking up, like falling asleep and then like kind of jolting out of it. It feels a little bit like that. It's not fun. But yeah, I wanted to do something while I snack, because I felt my tummy grumbling a little bit. A little bit like restless leg syndrome, except if it was your brain. Not fun. But yeah, I wanted to just like watch something while I have a snack. So this is another Computer Chronicles episode. Going back to the 80s. I can't remember what the last one we watched was. I think the last one we watched was VHS Library. Build Your Own PC. So the last 2 episodes we watched were from 92 and 93. So we're going back to the 80s. This one is called... Let me just make sure that it is... Studio mode? Okay, sorry. It's been literally so long since I've looked at OBS. Yeah, it is still pointed to the right thing. Okay. This one is called Megahertz Mania, and is about computers getting faster.
Speed. It's nice to have in a racing car, even a toy one, and it's nice to have if you're racing, trying to finish a job on your personal computer. Now, with all the talk of 20, 25, 33 megahertz speeds and 386,
Toy.
486,
Ooh.
even 586 chips, what are the real benefits of computer speed in terms of performance? And what is the value of those benefits in terms of the cost? We'll get answers today as we take a look at the quest for computer speed, Megahertz Mania, on this edition of the Computer
How's
Chronicles.
the volume, by the way? Is it just loud enough? Too loud? Let me know. Oh, take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers
Oh, hello.
Association,
Hello, Esperwife.
which reminds you
How's
that
it going?
software piracy is a federal offense. When a few people steal software,
Remember,
everyone loses.
don't copy that
Additional
floppy.
funding is provided by CompuServe, by PC Connection and Mac Connection, by Byte Magazine and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange,
God.
and by Intel Corporation,
Byte Magazine.
personal computer and
I was looking at some of those, actually, that are preserved on archive.org. Fun little activity.
Welcome to the Computer
You want
Chronicles.
to
I'm Stuart Chaffee.
read
With
some old
me this week
magazines?
is Jan Lewis. Jan, we're talking about computer speed. I have a little demo set up here, a golf game on an
Yes.
XT clone and on a 33
Yes.
megahertz 386 AST over here. Now let's see the difference in speed as we repaint the scene this particular game. On 3, hit R, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Yours is done. And
Oh,
it just begins.
beautiful.
Now, this is a trivial example maybe, but from a typical user's point of view,
Oh, look at it draw that fucking grass.
Chip.
Yeah, by the way, let me also point out that this is running in CGA mode. This is in VGA mode. Had this been made to run in VGA mode, it would have been even slower.
And it's still not done.
It's still not done. I'm on my fifth hole already, probably. But the point is, the main reason that an average user is going to know they need more speed is because they're running an application with graphics such as this.
Oh, this lady's
You're
earrings.
publishing multimedia, something like that, and it's just too slow, and you know you need more speed.
Yeah.
Second reason is that you're doing things like spreadsheets, word processing, whatever, and you simply know that your spreadsheets are getting big, they're slowing down.
I never
so you
noticed
want
this
a linear
emote curry. That's
extrapolation, but
awesome.
now you want faster, and that's all. And the third reason is that as we get more into software that has artificial intelligence and voice recognition and things of that nature, we're going to find there's applications that simply won't even run because they're too slow. So it's those reasons.
Jan, today we'll take a look at some of the real performance benefits of speed on your computer, and we'll show you ways how to speed up your computer without having to go out and buy a new one. Now, most of us are happy running our 286 or 386 machines, and then Intel comes along and says there's now a 486 chip, and coming soon a 586 chip. Where will it all end? We begin with a report from the chip makers, Motorola and Intel.
Computer speed may
My
be
God,
a luxury when
Motorola.
you're crunching a spreadsheet, but it's a matter of life and death during a medical emergency. The quick response of a computer, providing a doctor with instant information, can save a patient's life. Computer speed begins with a microprocessor, but speed is a function of two elements: the architecture of the chip itself and the clock speed of your system, usually rated in megahertz. Everyone wants more speed, but there are limits and trade-offs.
The ultimate speed in the design is taken the way Motorola's done it, is we've done a number of trade-offs. I mean, you can use faster transistors, but that increases power dissipation. At the same time, you have to balance the rest of the semiconductor technology that builds the computer product. And you don't want a fast microprocessor that just waits for memory to finally give it the information it needs. So we try to balance it off and hit the power targets and the overall system performance targets of the user.
Improvements in computer speed are driven both by
the
technology
clean room.
and by the market. Software companies continue to develop applications that demand more speed, and chip makers continue to solve the problems
Whoa!
of performance bottlenecks
Are they
that lead to faster
What is this big
processing.
diagram they're working
While
on?
there are limits to computer speed, at companies like
The
Intel,
turtleneck.
they keep on
Let's
trying to
go.
surpass those limits.
We still
This
have a
lady's
long
fit
way
is
to go
awesome.
in the speeds of our microprocessors. Today we're at 33 megahertz is the maximum speed of a microprocessor that Intel manufactures.
Hey, Skeleton Mitch. Hi, how's it
10 years
going?
from now, we expect to
Thanks
be
for stopping by.
shipping microprocessors that operate at speeds up in the range of 200 megahertz. We still see another factor of 6x in clock
You
frequency.
think this is
possible
Brian David
in
Gilbert?
the upcoming decade.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
Joining
A
us
little
in the
bit of the
studio now
sauce
is Larry
squeezed out.
Forkmuller, Director of
God.
Marketing with AST Research, next to Larry Neil Rubenking, Contributing Editor with PC Magazine. Jan?
Neil, we hear so many different elements that go into the speed. We hear about the different processors themselves, the different speeds of the processors, the caching, things like that. How do all these interrelate, and what do you use for what? What's the best thing to use?
Well, the best thing to use completely depends on the thing you want to
Sorry,
do.
sorry,
If you're using
sorry.
a big database program, the
Oh
data
my
on
god,
the
I'm
disk
gonna eat
and
this
has to
on
be read
the other side of the
constantly.
room.
So you get a fast disk and you add caching. If you're doing a graphics-intensive programming, you get a graphics coprocessor. And no matter what you're doing, if you get a faster processor, the computer will run faster.
World's
And each of these
noisiest
benefits adds
fucking
to the
rapper.
other. So if you do everything possible, you can increase the speed of your
My
computer
ass is eating
just to an
foil.
amazing level.
So it's more than just a question of megahertz, or more than a question of what chips in the machine.
It's more than megahertz.
All right, speaking of megahertz, that's the one part we want to focus on of the many Neil just talked about. And tell us what your setup here is, Larry.
Certainly, Stuart. What we have here is 3 different computers, each at a different speed. AST's Premium 386 SX over on the left runs at 16 megahertz.
Okay.
I
In the
love these
center, we
fucking
have a
computer
full-blown
demos they have with
386
these
chip,
beige-ass
running at 25
monitors.
megahertz, and then on the far right, a 33 megahertz machine. And we've got some software that we thought we could run to show the viewers a little bit about the
Girl,
relative
you was
speeds
eating
and the
wood.
effect that the relative speeds of each of these processors have on the performance in a real-world application. In this case, the first case here, we have an example of a graphics program and how...
I had a dream that I had my original old-ass fucking computer, and I was like, wow,
Let's run through this.
this thing is fucking slow and garbage. Why did I want this again?
What you can see happening here is that the three machines will actually operate at different speeds, and although we started at the same time, they'll quickly get out of sync. Because
God,
of
I
the
love
relative
these
speeds of
demos
the
that they
machine.
do on
Obviously,
different
the one on the right
machines
running
is
at 33
awesome.
megahertz is now running way ahead.
You got it.
The middle guy at 25 a second, and the slowpoke here at 16 megahertz.
And they're getting more out of sync.
Is dragging along.
Right.
And as you were saying at the beginning of the program, Jen, then graphics is obviously one heavy demand in
Real
terms
heavy
of
demand,
speed.
yeah.
All right, now you have an Excel demo also you talked about, in which we can see a more typical number crunching.
Oh, yeah.
Race, if you will.
The
We
big
get out of
the big
graphics mode here,
spreadsheet.
move into the
We
Excel
can do
demo.
that, Jan, by hitting escape. And we'll enter the number 2 this time.
Okay.
And we can start that pretty much at any time, Jan, and it'll come to a break point, and we'll get them all started at the same
All
time.
right, tell us what's happening as we watch this.
Okay,
here.
you know, there's lots of ways to benchmark machines, and there's no real right answer. You've got to look at the applications that you
Something
use
very
in the
funny
real world
benchmarking
in order to
machine with,
decide
like,
how you're going to measure your
spreadsheet.
machine and make a common sense selection. If you're a number cruncher, if you're into Excel or Lotus
Number
1, 2, 3,
cruncher.
or any other numerically typical type application, then running this sort of a test will give you some indication as to what's
Do we
right
have
for
to
you.
hit enter here to get these guys going?
Yes,
Is
we
that
sure
what's
do.
happening? So,
We can do that at any time, Jan.
Okay.
Now, each of these programs will run separately. It'll iterate through some integer mathematics and then some floating point mathematics. When it gets done, it will time itself, and it'll give us a numerical indication of how fast each machine performed.
So it benchmarks
Now, is that
itself?
one finished already?
Probably, it's, yes, it's finished the first half, and now it's gone into the floating point version.
okay, so again, all three machines are doing the same task, doing this big crunching job on an Excel spreadsheet. When it's all done, it's going to report to us how long it took each machine to do
That's
it.
exactly right.
While we're waiting, let me ask you, you have a 486, the Mystic 486 chip here. Tell me about this board and how it relates to your AST machine.
Sure. The folks at Intel have done some more magic with the 486 chip, and that's, of course, the latest in their cadre of chips. Each of the three machines here are part of the AST Premium series, and each of them has an architecture we call Cupid 32. Cupid 32 is a way in which we've been able to separate, if you will, the processor components of the machine such that we can upgrade any of these models to a higher megahertz version. In other words, the SX can move to a 386-25 or indeed to a 33, and now, of course, to the 486
Never heard of this
chip.
thing.
And it's a simple upgrade. You simply unplug one board, pop in another, and fire up.
All right, taking a look at our demo here, old 16 megahertz.
God,
is
just
doing
the idea of,
barely
like,
just finished up.
interchangeability being
Now, can
novel.
you show us some graphic representation of the difference in performance speed?
Yes, I believe I can.
Took the industry a real fucking long time to get there, if I recall correctly.
Second on the screen to your far right. And what you'll see here
Okay, there
is
we
that
are.
there is a curve. In red, we see the integer results, and these machines, by the way, don't have a math coprocessor in them, and therefore we're seeing relatively slow floating point results. But still, the ratio is the important thing here, and we can see that as we move from a 16 megahertz that takes a relatively long period of time, we move to the 33 megahertz, things get done at a much faster clip.
Anyhow, isolating on megahertz and speed of the chip, we really see a difference here.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Larry. Neil, you're going to be back in just a minute. If you can't afford to buy some new powerful 33 megahertz machine, there are other ways to get more performance out of your computer. We have a report.
Please talk about RAM Doubler, please.
Silicon Valley's
I'm so
TechMart
desperate.
was recently host to the first computer show devoted entirely to computers powered by Intel's 386 microprocessor. The 386 was a big leap forward for personal computer users, both in terms of
Doubler.
speed and features.
I think there's a true quantum step from 286
Awesome
to
mustache.
386. Not just performance, but capabilities, things that the 386 can do. The 386 was designed to be a
Man, this guy looks like a
multifaceted
fucking traveling
microprocessor.
marshmallow
The
salesman,
difficulty
if
in
I've ever
putting
seen
reliable
one.
machines at high clock speeds, for example, 33 megahertz, is a hardware challenge. It's just a matter of getting components that can operate at that type of speed to design a system that utilizes those components correctly.
Vendors
That
at
is
the
not a
386
Miss Muscle. Hello,
Power
Micah.
Expo offered an abundance of ways to boost your PC's performance, from plug-in boards to entire systems. But many
Specifically, also hello. Specifically, the thing I was thinking of is there is a I was rewatching the fuck. I know it's John Boyce, but it's the company that he works for. It's the Mariners documentary. Somebody gets into a fight over their profession that he thinks is stupid, and it turns out they are traveling marshmallow salesmen, and that's just been stuck in my brain. So it does sound like it could be a euphemism,
Computer users
though.
may not realize that there are ways to fine-tune existing systems without making heavy investments. Disk caching software, for example,
Oh, disk
shifts
caching,
hard
okay.
disk information to the system memory, speeding up data access. Shadow RAM is another way to increase speed by moving system-level software from the ROM or read-only memory to the faster RAM or random access
So is that just
memory
like
of your computer.
a swap disk?
It can result in dramatically improved video performance.
Oh,
These
marshmallow
solutions are
samples.
inexpensive and quick, but they may not suffice for users who need
What is?
intensive
Hang on.
calculating power.
Hang on. What is? Is this a like poblano pepper with teeth? Is this what I'm seeing here? What is this awful little render? This is dreadful. Put that thing back where it came from. Jesus Christ.
I think it definitely should be done from an application perspective. The easiest example to think of would be people doing computer-aided design. In that case, oftentimes you're waiting for the computer to do a
receipt
very
plans
large
or
redraw
something.
of a figure or remove hidden lines. That
TOS,
type of
TOS.
thing. Those people are going to get a very dramatic improvement if they go from a 286 to a 386 or from a 386 to a faster 386.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
With us in the studio now is Srini Nageshwar, president of Cumulus Corporation, and next to Srini we have Ken Operly, president of Hauppauge Computer Works. Jen.
Ken, what
It looks like the guy who got his head exploded in scanners.
Speed as opposed to a whole new computer.
Well, usually you end up preserving most
he
of
looks
your
like the
investment.
scanners
Monitors,
guy.
disk drives, and all of the things that
Wait,
people...
sorry. Disk caching is the opposite of a swap, moving disk stuff into memory to make it faster instead of moving memory to disk to save space. Okay, got it.
buy that go with their computer are
I don't
still
understand
very
computer.
useful, still good equipment.
I just
And
plug
if
it in,
all
it
the
works.
All the computer needs is more speed. A new board.
Doesn't
will
this
do
look
that.
like the scanners
Now, what are
guy?
the trade-offs? In other words, I got to lose something by just going for a board rather than a new computer.
Well,
Are there compatibility trade-offs? Are there risks involved?
not really. The
Wow,
buying
really,
an-
really
all a new
thrown
computer
aside by
will
that
have is a newer motherboard in it and possibly newer peripherals. So if you're looking for the absolute latest in high-speed disks, fancy video, and if you're going to be upgrading all of those parts of your system anyway, well then buy a new one. But if you're satisfied with most of the parts of your system, except for its speed, a motherboard replacement is a good option.
Okay, Srini, Cumulus has an accelerator
Motherboard
board,
replacement.
Right?
I hope I never have to
Tell
do
us
that.
about
Sounds
and show us
miserable.
what the effects are.
Okay. What this board does is we take
Cumulus
the space
Corp.
of
That's the
of
most
286
awesome
chip
cyberpunk
that is
company
on the
name.
motherboard. We remove the 286 chip, and then we have a small board that contains a 387SX that plugs into the space where the 286 chip was. Sorry. And so you don't have to change your motherboard, you don't have to change any other parts of the system, and you get to have a 387SX machine for just the cost of the small board.
Okay, so this is an AT upgrade situation.
It's
now.
an
Okay,
AT.
show us what you've set up here, Srini.
What I have here are two identical IBM ATs, identical except for the fact that one of them contains one of our boards and the other one is the exact original AT. We have exactly the same program, AutoCAD, running on both of them.
Oh, it's
And
this is
the same
AutoCAD.
Paris
Cool.
Cathedral, picture. What I'm going to do is have both of the machines regenerate the same picture by starting them off at the same time.
Okay, so this is your typical CAD situation, which is a heavy user speed, and we see the difference already, don't we?
Honestly,
factor? Can you
the
quantify
slower
it?
one is more
Yes,
satisfying to
what
watch.
you'll find is that this machine on the right will go through 3 loops of the same picture before the other one will complete its first one.
Okay, so about a 3-to-1 speed up here.
Actually, it'll be into its third loop, so it's slightly more than a 2-to-1.
What are the cost factors here for viewers thinking about, well, instead of buying a new machine, I'll buy this accelerator card or I'll buy this board? What kind of price are we talking about?
Okay, the suggested list price of this kind of board is about $595, and what actually this board gives you is you don't need any other additional hardware investment except for this board. You get to keep everything that you got, and you get to run all the 387 specific applications.
386.
I'm sorry, the 386 specific applications.
Oh boy, he's gonna be embarrassed about that fucking blunder.
And that will be coming out. And what we've found
in
is
the
that
fucking
Fortune 500
car on the
companies
way
people like
back,
to standardize
387. What the
one set of
fuck am I
applications and
doing?
run them across 386
And Ken, what about the price on your motherboard?
They start at $1395 and go up depending on amount of 32-bit memory installed and exact speed.
Okay, Jan was asking you to compare buying a computer to buying a motherboard. Now, what would be the benefit to your motherboard approach as opposed to Srini's cheaper accelerator card?
Okay, it's basically one of cost versus performance. The motherboards come in higher speed selections, and because they're based on real 386 32-bit processors instead of the 16-bit SX bus, they will be able to run 32-bit software, much of the newer software Srini talks about, even faster.
Ken, while we were talking behind the scenes, we swapped some hardware here. Now, tell us what the configuration is now.
Okay, we took the AT that had Srini's accelerator card in it, lifted the I.O. cards out, slid out the old motherboard, slid in a new motherboard, and put the same I.O. cards back.
And could a typical user do that on his own without outside help?
Sure. A user who has replaced a RAM card or added an I.O. or a modem card of some kind, it's the same level of difficulty.
Okay, so tell us what we have here. And
that sounds so involved.
Okay, we brought up AutoCAD again, put up a different picture for a little variety, and I'll ask Srini to hit the Enter key and compare an original IBM AT with a Hauppauge motherboard.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks. And you can see the motherboard's done, and we're probably talking about a factor of 5 speed increase, maybe even a little more over a normal AT.
Okay, so we were looking at 386. It was in your motherboard compared to this basic AT.
Correct.
Okay, now as Ken mentioned, Srini, you had a chance to pull out your card, and it's kind of neat. Let's just take a look at what your accelerator card looks like.
This is what it is, and basically you have a little card. This is what goes into the 286 socket. We have the 386 SX.
Oh man, look at that little ribbon cable.
SX, and this goes into the 287 socket.
Right. What is that?
Pretty sophisticated.
Oh, the pins. Oh, that looks miserable.
Double-sided surface mount and all that. Squeeze all this in one place. Yes.
Okay, great, gentlemen.
God, they're marveling at how small this is.
Now, if you're really on a low budget, you can't afford a new computer, you can't even afford a new board or card, there are some software solutions to speed up the performance of your computer.
RAM doubler?
We'll take a look at it
RAM
in
doubler?
just a minute.
RAM doubler? Is it RAM doubler time? Is it RAM doubler? I feel like an excitable dog. God, I hope it's RAM doubler time. Oh, please. I've been so good. Please, a treat for Marigold.
With us in the studio now is Bruce Schaefer, president of Multisoft Corporation, and back with us again, Neil Rubenking of PC Magazine.
Neil, we've seen a number of different hardware solutions for getting speed on your computer since I first asked you the question. What are some of the other ways of doing it, some of the other types of solutions for speeding up your computer?
Well, of course, there's no way to increase the megahertz, the speed at which
Ruben
your computer
King,
executes instructions.
King of sandwiches.
But you can make it do more in a given amount of time. For example, if you're reading your hard disk a lot, why not read it once? Keep it in a cache in memory, and reread from memory instead of from the disk. That's what Bruce has here.
So totally software ways.
Totally software. Or you can use smarter applications. It's possible to code an application so it'll work faster.
All right, Bruce, now you have a software program called PC Quick, I believe, which does some of the things that Neil was just talking about. What else does it do? What are the other parts of the computer that get speeded up here?
PC Quick Power Pack is a 5-in-1 product. It includes a disk accelerator, disk cache.
Right.
Secondly, a print spooler. Third, RAM disk. Fourth, a screen accelerator.
Multisoft
and finally,
Corp.
a keyboard accelerator.
God, I'm falling asleep halfway through reading that name.
Explain the difference between a RAM disk and a disk cache.
A RAM disk allows you to use memory to pretend you have an additional drive. Involves the user copying things to that drive, telling the application to use the drive, and then perhaps copying things back to the real disk, because a RAM disk disappears when you turn the power off. Disk cache effectively speeds up drives that are already there so that nothing changes other than the speed.
All right, now you have PC Quick Power Pack installed, or you've treated this computer with it, and show us what it can do faster now and in what ways.
Okay, we're going to do a with and without comparison. Basically, we're going to ask this computer to do some work, creating a file, in this case 512 records of 512 bytes. That works out to 256,000 characters. It took it about 9 seconds to create the file.
Or it's doing it right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now it's going through and rewriting that file from beginning to end in sequential order, to use the technical term.
Bruce, let me ask you a question. You know, clearly we're talking about a less expensive way of getting speed here when we're using just software. On the other hand, again, there's always trade-offs. What are you trading off by using software?
Basically, it's an additive effect. If you've got a slow disk, it'll make it about the same as a fast disk. If you've got a fast disk, it'll make it faster. So instead of a trade-off, it's a matter of, you start with an automobile, do you want an added turbocharger to it to make it a higher performance computer?
This is an awesome explanation.
And again, what kind of applications, what kinds of uses, what kind of user would benefit most from something like PC Quick as opposed to just going out and buying another?
Oh, I ate half a muffin.
Some users know that their applications are
Rice Krispie Square. I feel
always blinking.
Right.
I feel full of fucking power right now.
Systems, CAD programs, anything that's overlaid. When it's recalculating a spreadsheet, it's not using a disk, but just about the rest of the time it's using the disk.
Okay, Bruce, I see it's finished the task now under version A here, which is what?
Without the disk cache, it took 59 seconds to do 2 passes on that test. We'll go on and we'll add the disk cache, and it'll go right back in and do the same thing a second time.
Okay, so it was 59 seconds running the machine as is.
Right.
We're running the same tasks with your software installed.
The disk cache sets aside 90K of memory, uses that memory to make the disk appear faster, and for practical purposes, it is faster. Okay, we're on the second pass, and the combined total is a little over 19 seconds, about a 3-to-1 performance gain you can see in the bar chart under test system.
Okay, at the bottom there we see the white bar is performance without PC Quick in it, and the bottom is after you install it.
Right.
All right,
It
Jan,
makes the disk appear faster. I don't know what's difficult to understand there. It just does the
cache
thing.
alone is roughly $80. The entire 5-in-1 power pack is about $130 at list price.
Neil, quickly, we have just about 30 seconds left. What kinds of uses are really driving the need for more power? And what do you see in the future? What's going to really demand that you have power? Things Jan was talking about earlier.
Well, one of the big ones is the graphical user interfaces that are becoming more and more popular.
Multimedia,
The
multimedia.
screen to display. Oh, yes. When Microsoft Windows first came out, it was almost a joke because the processors weren't fast enough for it. That's one. Graphics processing, again, animation, I think we've probably seen TV, computer graphics. Those can come down to the desktop level if the machines are fast enough.
Right.
Yeah, voice, AI, that kind of stuff. What will that do for
God.
speed demands?
Well, voice synthesis mostly wants a lot of disk space, but if you want to do it in real time, I would assume that the speed would help there too.
What Windows version are they talking about here?
Thanks
It's
very
like
much for joining us. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back in just a
3.0
minute
maybe?
with this week's computer news.
Like it's 19. This is from 1989. So is that Windows 3? They're not talking about DOS, right? Like when Windows first came out.
In the random access file this week, Commodore has introduced a new, more powerful version of the Amiga aimed directly at the growing multimedia market.
Let's
the
go.
Amiga 3000 features a Motorola 68030 processor, a math coprocessor, and 8 custom chips. Commodore also showed off its new operating system, its new networking products, and its new iconic authoring system for multimedia called Megavision. Megavision is an object-oriented authoring system that lets you
Object-oriented, God, object-oriented was such a fucking meme around this time.
The new Amiga 3000 sells for just over $3,000. Apple is responding to complaints and competitors by slashing the price of the Macintosh
look at this
Portable
thing.
by $1,000. You can now get the basic Mac Portable for $4,799.
Macintosh Portable.
IBM is selling the Trackstar
Screen
Plus
resolution is
coprocessor
crazy.
board that lets you run Apple IIe software on an IBM PS2.
Apple
the board
IIe.
is manufactured by Diamond Computer System. There are new rumors that IBM will again go after the home market with a new low-end 286 PC priced somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000. The so-called home computer market is estimated to be worth about $1 billion a year. Radius Incorporated of San Jose is reporting strong demand for its new pivot display for the Macintosh.
Yes, the
Radius
pivot
Pivot is the
display.
first computer monitor that lets you choose between landscape or portrait orientation.
This thing is
when you
so
reposition the
cool.
monitor. A position sensing device automatically rotates the display's pixels and reorganizes the
Fuck
desktop
yes,
to
I
reflect
love
the
this
change in
thing.
orientation. In this week's Ask Dr. John video, a viewer wants to know why his printer sometimes double spaces and sometimes doesn't space at all.
Now who's
The
this?
answer here is Dr.
Sorry,
John
who is this? Who is this?
Your problem dates back to the early
What's
days
this?
of microcomputing. You see, in those days, one of the most popular devices for entering
This
and
guy's
sending data
awesome
was a
wood-paneled
machine called a
room.
teletype. These machines automatically advance the paper at the end of every line. In other words, you always got a line feed with every carriage return. The trouble is,
Oh man,
today, some
read that
software supports
teleprompter.
programs that have an automatic line feed, and some do not. With those programs that require a line feed at the end of every line, your computer is not supplying it. And for those that do not require it, your computer is providing one anyway. This is what's giving you the double spacing. The key to solving this problem is reinstalling all of the printer drivers for those programs that are giving you trouble. For those that double space, set up the software for auto line feed. And for those that overprint, set it up for carriage return and a line feed at the end of every line. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Dr. John.
Dr. John.
NCR has introduced a single slot card that turns your PC into an ISDN terminal that can transmit voice and data simultaneously. The AT-style board works with a 286 CPU or better. It enables your PC to use an existing analog telephone. The board does the analog to
ISDN! I watched a recent
version
Cathode Radio
2.1
video where he
of its
mentioned
System
that.
Sleuth software. It's a diagnostic program which helps you solve configuration and installation problems and lets you see what's going on inside your computer
Please.
so you can unravel TSR problems and memory
Please, can we see our friend?
Taking a look at this week's top 10 software
Our friend with the bow tie after
IBM
this?
PC and compatibles.
Our friend with the bow
PC
tie?
Connection reports that Quarterdeck's expanded memory manager 386 still tops the charts, followed by
Man.
WordPerfect 5.1, Cram, PC Globe,
Cram.
and a newcomer to the top 10, the new 6.0 version of PC Tools Deluxe. Rounding out the top 10 for the PC
Quicken! You guys is Quicken.
Norton's Advanced Utilities, Grammatic 4,
You guys,
and the
Quicken.
PC USA version of PC Globe.
You guys remember Quicken?
Finally, Computer World, the publication of the appropriately named International Data Group.
I'll be honest, I don't know what Quicken is. I just get excited every time I see
Computer
it.
market by announcing a new edition of Computer World for Czechoslovakia. Initial circulation is expected to be about 43,000.
Computer World.
IDG also has magazine joint ventures going in Hungary, Yugoslavia, East Germany, and the Soviet Union. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Maria Gabriel.
Wow, Shirley.
The Computer Chronicles
Man, I don't get my awesome friend with the bow tie. I just had Dr. John.
Information related to today's subject. Members type Go Chronicles. Non-members call for
Dr.
more
John
information.
was a
Additional funding is provided by the
not
Software
an adequate
Publishers
replacement
Association,
for my
by
friend
PC
whose name I'd forgotten.
By Byte Magazine and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange.
Oh, it's finance
and by
management
Intel
software. I don't
Corporation,
know why I get excited
personal
every time I see
computer
Quicken
enhancements.
mentioned.
For a transcript of this week's Computer Chronicles, send $4 to PTV Publications, Post Office Box 701, Kent, Ohio.
I think every time I think of
44240.
Quicken,
Please indicate program
I think
date.
of the Venture Brothers bit where I think it's Pete White and Billy Quizboy, the joke where it's like, oh, you hold a gun like a guy that plays Riven. I don't know why that bit. I always think about that joke. I'm so bummed out. I'm so bummed out. I specifically picked an 80s episode because I was like, okay, 80s is a safe bet for seeing my friend with the bow tie who talks... God, it's been so long. It's been a month. I can't even remember what he does. I need to see my friend again. Maybe we'll have better luck next time. God, the awful pepper again! It's back! Ugh. Ugh. Miserable. I hate the pepper. It does not leave the frog alone. Okay. Yeah, that was another episode of Computer Chronicles. I always have fun watching those. It is kind of Cocomelon. My stream is kind of Cocomelon. For a specific type of person, I guess. That is Cocomelon for me. Is this still... Do I have to reconnect this? I might have to reconnect this. Oh no, it's there. It is there. Okay. I was mistaken. Oh yeah, because it's not on the edge. Okay. Oh wait, you can actually see it being drawn. I didn't realize you can actually see it being drawn. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a time here discovering items and objects and functions. Okay, round 2. Boring old Computer-Wise. I don't think I've ever heard of Computer-Wise. Is this a show you had growing up? Okay. So we have 2 of these guys, 1 of these guys. I think... Augersley, hi! You can see it. Hi, Augersley! Hello! How have you been? I was just thinking, I really... I love when you joined Dora's birthday stream on the car. It's awesome. The first one you drew looked like the Fresno Nightcrawler. Oh, I love that guy. I was trying to scare... in my conversation with Matt, I was trying to scare Matt about the Fresno Nightcrawler, saying was gonna get him, and then I showed him, and he got really scared. But I showed him a plush Fresno Nightcrawler, and he immediately was like endeared. It was like, oh, this is my child. This is my son. I'm not afraid of them anymore. This is my baby. Yeah, Telestrator apps. This is, transparent paint. It was something that I thought, oh, this should exist. And I searched, or I think Bep said it existed, so I should have just looked. It's fun making a show called Computer Chronicles that ran from 1983 to 2002. This took them almost 20 years to figure out computers were a dead end. No, actually, the Stuart Chaffee does a sequel series to that, I think called Net Cafe or something, that ran for not as long, but like ran for like 5 or 6 years or something. But maybe exhausted like that current format, I guess. The Fresno Nightcrawler and the Junior Nightcrawler. Oh. Hello, Matt. I didn't know you were still here. Howdy. Howdy. So yeah, I think the thing that I struggled with the last time was not following the chain properly. So I will try to. I don't think it's gonna be a trouble that I'm gonna have with this one, but I'm just going to mark this one as the first one, and then X. 1996 to 2002. Oh, so it's concurrent, running at the same time. Computerwise was a local show in the 90s that was apparently still airing as late as 2021. Has that, excuse me, has any of that been archived? It would be cool to watch that. Let me see. There's nothing that's really super exciting for this guy. Like, it doesn't really do much. Like, I guess I can set this off with, yeah, let's say this. And then, interestingly enough, actually, you don't have to use the rocket target right away. But there's no reason not to. Okay, that seems like a good idea. So X, and then man, it's giving me all the explosive stuff, but like I don't necessarily know if that's I guess that could be useful. Like if I do this here, that's kind of something. Yeah, okay. So that is this here, and I'm just gonna mark this line. Okay, so I think this guy I want to use here, because otherwise I can use this here. It's gonna kill my villager, so that's gonna get set off. Handful of episodes on YouTube plus an awesome website at computerwisetv.com. I'm literally... Where's my... I'm literally gonna write this down on the notepad. computerwisetv.com. Why did I write out .com? Like, whatever. It's fine. When CRT was a thing, did people draw on CRT glass screen with whiteboard marker? I don't know. I remember, like, holding a piece of paper up to the CRT and just, like, drawing. I can't remember what exactly I was doing. I don't remember what exactly I was doing. But yeah, you can do that with any screen. It doesn't. There's nothing special about the CRT. Okay, this is good for this. I can't remember, but I have a very distinct memory of doing that, but what exactly I was doing, can't recall. Oh, whiteboard marker directly onto the thing? No, that sounds insane. I would never do that on even I don't know, even a crappy, bad CRT like the one that I have. Okay, I think that's gonna get stuck there. Yeah, we had slide projectors as well. Yeah, drawing on the CRT seems insane. I think this is what I want to do. So this gets brought out to here, and I can use this guy. Okay. I need to go up here to get this guy up here. So I think if I get a diagonal one that goes here and then hope I get lucky on the draw and get one that can jump up here. Okay, I think the layers deep of undo this has is very small. It's 4 or 5. It's single digit. Okay, let me give this a go. Did not get lucky. Unlucky. Unlucker dog. What would be the one to go for? Or rather, the 2 to go for, because it's not possible to get this in 1. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I can chain these 2 together. And I don't need to draw these out. So my one that I marked is this guy here. So I'm just going to detonate. And then erase. Oh, I need to switch back to UFO 50. Nice. The town survives the round. I'm getting ready. Oh, the scary guy. The scary guy. I don't like the scary guy. But yeah, we have 21 pieces to work with. But yeah, I should try approaching this in a better way than I did the last time. Because I think I got as far as the 4th round. So this is a round that I've done before. But I should definitely just try to pay a little bit more attention to the chain and the way that it operates. I'm just going to mark this guy. This guy, you hit once and he turns red. I don't know if you can hit him multiple times across the course of a single round, and he will go from red to being defeated. I don't know if that works that way. I suppose it's one of those things we'll kind of figure out as we go along. Okay, what is a good... Oh, I should have... Yeah, it marks the next shape, so this is... I was thinking, that didn't leave me completely empty. No, it didn't. There's other options and tools that are available to me. Let me see. Okay, so this guy is pretty low value because in the space that I have remaining, it leaves me with 1 square remaining, which is not not ideal. Ow, sorry. I banged my hand, moving my hand down to get to the controller. This leaves 2. This also leaves 2. This feels a little bit more. This feels like slightly more. You heard that? Okay. It happens to be the part of the desk that the mic is resting on, so it probably sounds more painful than it actually was. Don't worry about it. I'm just constantly doing that to myself. Okay, so here we are. You thought I'd punch the mic. Was it really that loud? I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, so I have one little square of activation remaining. The explosion would be good. I should probably try to save the explosion for something. Maybe in like the this region up here. I feel like that could be pretty good if I'm able to get it up there. Like if I need to keep this for like a while. I need to get some like throat lozenges or something. I find my... Actually, hang on. 1 second. Smoothie. Okay. A little bit better. Let me see. So obviously we're picking from one of these two because I want to try to save that as much as I can. So either of these are only moving, they're only moving it up by 1. But the X will only create 1 space, which is actionable that I can use to set off another chain reaction. But the D-pad will make this kind of shape. Oh, I need to make sure I don't put too much down. Okay, the D-pad will activate these 3, which means I feel like I have more to work with. And I can use the X later to do this kind of shape. I think that makes sense. So I'll go for... Yeah. Okay. And that is pretty good. And then I'll want to go for this. Okay. Kind of left in a bit of a predicament at the moment with what I have remaining. Hey Bunshines, it's going well. I got as far as the 4th round and lost, so we're back at the start. But I'm really enjoying this. Hope you've been doing well. Let me see. But yeah, I feel like we're in a little bit of a predicament. I feel like we kind of have to use this. Because there aren't really that many good options. Because if I use this, that just leaves me with a square. Just gets these 2. Which leaves me with this square, which is very far away from where I need to be traveling. So I think I might leapfrog it and go up here. Let me just backspace that. God, it's so nice being able to like point at the screen. It's crazy. Feels crazy. Okay, so that is up here. And it gives us 2 of these, which are not... Oh no! Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Yeah, I might place things on top until I get better things, because like I basically, with the square that I have available, only have options that kill that villager. You're absolutely right though. I think I will do that, Micah. And I just have to remember I need to make my way up here. There we go. That's the guy we were looking for. Wonderful. There will be no sacrifices. I can't guarantee there won't be any sacrifices. There'll be no sacrifices right now. Okay. But yeah, this guy, I think going this way, that looks like it gets me out of this current predicament. Okay. Okay, so which one do I want to go for? Because the plus one is kind of, I think I might get rid of the plus. So if I do this kind of thing, I can use the two-headed snake on the square, this one directly below it, to get this guy. But this gets this one out of the rotation because it's not especially useful to me right now. Okay, because I'll need to set this off somehow. Because I can't just put something here, I need to actually get it to target this square. But let's try to... definitely do this, because we want to do this. Okay, that might be what we wanted. Which feels like a bit of a waste, because... yeah, that feels like so much of a waste. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we have to work with? You know what I think I might do? I think I will try to save this for the guy in the lower right corner, because that guy's going to be really difficult to get to. So I think what I might do is do this, which gets me really close to it. It gets me in the vicinity, and hope I get a D-pad or one of the two-headed snakes. D-pad. Let's go. Okay. That's literally exactly what we wanted. So... okay, that is activating that. Okay. I'm somewhat of a little genius. And this is one of the remaining squares. And they're the rocket target. Will land. Actually, this is really good. I kind of want to do this. This will land out here, meaning that at some point in the chain, this purple guy will be hit twice. So I'll be able to determine if I can kill this guy in a single round. That is... okay, that's the rocket target, which kills these guys. Okay, good. So this is the guy that I want to... you have to bomb purples twice. I know, I don't know if you can bomb them twice in the same round or not, and that is what I'm trying to determine. Okay, detonate, and then it's this guy. Let me clear the screen real quick. Okay. And now he's red. Okay, good. You can actually clear them, you can actually do them in a single round. Awesome. Good to find out. I didn't know if they would be, like, blinking. You know, they would have, like, iframes or something. That would prevent them from being hit twice. Okay, round 4. This is the one I got stuck on the last time. So we're learning a little bit more every time we go. So we have... 5 villagers to take care of. And 1, 2... 9 demons? Wait, not 9, sorry, I wasn't counting the... I was only counting the red guys. 11? I can't count. We haven't gone past 10 yet. But we have 27 pieces. That's 2 7s. Okay, what is a good first opening kind of gambit? I kind of feel like this gives us a lot of leverage because it gives us quite a lot of activation targets to hit. There's a limited number of places where... Hey G-Pull, how's it going? Yeah, first time I streamed in like since the 30th of October. How's it going? Let me see. So I don't think this is a particularly good idea to place this here. I wonder... This feels like it's tucked away in the corner a little bit. This might be a good idea because I want to try to see if I can get at least one of these guys twice. And this is the start. Yeah, Matt's in relatively good health. Matt was like in bed. I think Matt must be up now. Matt's heart rate was like 70 something before, I think, as Matt was lying down in bed. But yeah, this is the first time I've streamed since Matt came back to life and also got married after being killed by the Two-Ton Terror. Thank you. It's nice to be back. Hopefully I won't have a I don't know. I guarantee that I don't have mental health and I don't stream for like a month or more. But it's nice to be back. I think this is what I will set off first. So I'm just gonna mark this. That's the start of the chain. This guy gets hit. That's way too big. Make it smaller. Make it smaller. And... okay. So those little lines over those squares are the... except the empty square here. Those are the activation targets that we can use as chain reactions for our other explosions. So let's see what we have. What the roulette has given us. I wonder, I feel like this might be good to go for. I feel like I want to try to get greedy and see if I can hit both of these guys twice somehow. I want to try to go for like this guy at least twice though. Wait, let me look at the X. Oh, it's perfect. It's almost like overlapping with mine. That's awesome. Let's do this. So this guy is activated and he does this. Okay, what have I been given here? This might be kind of awesome. No, actually, this kind of sucks. This is kind of nothing. I feel like this area of 3 guys, I'm just gonna wait and hope I get a rocket, because like this kind of portion, I either want to use the rocket on these guys here, because that's a 3x3 square, or I want to use the rocket hitting one of the purple guys twice, because that's a guaranteed double hit. Because the quicker I can clear those out, the easier time I will have on like subsequent rounds. So I think this is kind of... well, I obviously don't want to do that. Yeah, not an ideal opening play. What was the one I wanted to check? Maybe the X? Yeah, because I have this square here. Don't want to put that there, because this opens me up into here. That could be something. But I wonder, do I want to do this instead? Because this kind of closes... This makes this guy up here kind of hard to get to. Because if I do this, there's no... Once you have blown up a spot, that particular... Like, it can either be used to chain an explosion or destroy what is on that tile. Like, this can't be used to chain any explosions because there's a guy there. Let me see. This might be good, but it still leaves that guy up in the top. I mean, it doesn't make it so that I can't get up there. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, what would be the best thing to wait for? Because I really should, like, try to decide, like, because it's pretty early on still, like, what would be... What can I wait on in terms of pieces? Like, what is going to be, like, the most optimal thing? Both in terms of taking out guys on the board and making sure that I still have, like, moves. Yeah. The strategy of this game is actually really, really interesting. I'm actually really enjoying it. But I've really enjoyed all the puzzle games I've tried so far. I've gotten pretty... I got the gold in Work Tank, a game I literally always call a hover tank first, despite the name not making any goddamn sense. Like, you warp from the ceiling to the ground and vice versa. But that one's awesome. That one's really fun. I got a gold in that one, and I am... It's really nice. Like, the post game of that feels a lot to me like clearing out Metroid Fusion, like doing all the getting all the items and just getting full map completion. It feels quite a lot like that. But yeah, can't wait to be too stupid for the puzzle games. The there's some of them that I think I have. I don't know. There's if you want to one of the ones that I've tried and really, really enjoyed is Camouflage. That's a really good first one to start off with. That is one of my first, and I think only cherry, I think, at this point. So I kind of play UFO 50, kind of like a little bird. Like, I go in and I peck at it a little bit. Except this is where I'm playing kind of a longer session. Of course, streaming it is a little bit different. I'm overthinking this. I think this is good. I think this is good, and I think this keeps my options open for up here. But I think this is a good idea to do. Okay. And that is this. That is, what am I doing? That's a crazy X. Camouflage that is not where that goes. That is not remotely where that goes. Camouflage is awesome. Really cool game. Game I don't think I've heard very many people talk about. It's not one of the ones that people usually talk about. Stupidly tempted to complete each game that's presented to me in order. Oh boy. I remember looking at... I think I've told this anecdote a couple times, but I think Mina Sheep posted a screenshot of her UFO 50 collection, and it was not a single game dusted off, except for Rock on Island, the one that's like the tower defense game, which she had cherried. And I'm just like, I was so impressed by that, of just the determination of, I'm only going to open this game and I'm not going to touch a single other one until I get this one done. And that game is hard. I only really figured out, like, I got the first one down, and I only really figured out, and I won't talk about it because, like, I don't want to spoil, like, mechanically for people who are saving that game. I only kind of figured out, like, what it expects from you. Combatants was my second cherry. You were also the example, Musui, of, like, oh, this is an insane clear that is very revealing for this person. Like, you getting a cherry in Combatants is very, very funny. And very, very you as well. Okay. Let's see. I really want to try to save these guys on the... Yeah, let me see. Do I want to do this? Yes, I'm gonna do this to hope that I get one of the 3 across, like, in front and 3 across in a line directly in front. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. What did I just say? It's like I read the RNG values. I know what's coming. I know the Tetris piece is coming down the line. I can't believe it. I can't believe I just read that. That's literally the piece that I wanted. Okay. Countdown. Okay. Cannon! Oh man, cannon is super useful. Why did I put that line there? Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, cannon. I was thinking I could put the cannon here. It's like that's so silly because it basically eats this square up. There's no reason to do that. So I do this going in this direction. Okay, which basically it gives me this entire line, and I want to save this for an X shape because that'll just take out these 2 guys. Oh, hi, Captain Cube. Oh, I shouted you out earlier. I think I have instant emote upload because Marigo up and down is just there. Thank you so much for that, by the way. If you check your Twitch notifications, you should see emote attribution somewhere. I sent you a request for that. But thank you so much again. How have you been doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. Let's see, what would be a good guy to go for? Because I want to try to see if I hope for getting the rocket to take out these 3 guys. Let me see. Okay, I can do this and then hope that I get X or rocket. I think would be really good. When I joined your Discord, you used someone else's up and down. I knew I had work to do. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, and I'm hitting this guy twice. I'm hitting this purple guy twice now. Okay, that's this X guy down here. Okay. Okay. Oh, this guy actually does work as well. I was waiting on an X guy, but this guy also does work. Robin Hood for the NES. I don't think I have ever heard of that one. I don't know what the music in that sounds like. Okay, so I'm still waiting on something at the moment. Because I don't want to have to start putting down, like, junk pieces to just, like, roll the dice to try to get the rocket. But I do still need to get this guy. No rocket. We're unlucky. Okay. Kind of wondering what would be the best way to go after these guys now. Because if I don't get a rocket piece, like, these guys are actually pretty difficult to go after. Like, they're pretty costly, especially like this one down here. I'm just gonna go after these one first. There we go. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, interesting. So I wouldn't have been able to put this here anyway. I thought for some reason that so this is kind of like, it's a landing pad that the rocket lands on, It's not. This is not the target radius for the explosion. I never noticed that it had a hole in the center, so I couldn't have even placed it there if I wanted to. So I had to place it there. Okay, well that's done. I'm gonna have to look out for that in the future. So this is the one that I'm setting off. I'm just gonna hit detonate. And then clear the board. There we go. That red guy is done. Why is there... Okay, there's just a man. I think I just hit that guy once. Did I just hit that red guy just the once? I think I must have forgotten to get that guy, but that's okay. We're on 5 out of 10. Oh my god, there's so many guys! There's so many. Okay, we have 30 pieces. We have 30 pieces. We can do something with this. Okay. Always hard to know where to start off with first. I think, now hear me out, I think that probably the best, this feels like the best opening move to me. Yeah, just in terms of like, leaving me options. This is not really super... Of course, I could just do this, which gives me a lot of different tendrils, and I can just work my way over there to that side. Or just, you know, hope I get a rocket or something. Oh, can't do that. Make sure I don't do that. Yeah. This doesn't take out a lot, but it does leave me with a good bit to work with. I think I'll do this. Wait, I just realized, can you rotate these guys? You can indeed rotate these guys. Apologies for flashing. Okay. X. Need to remember to mark this. This is the D-pad guy. Let me see. Who is gonna be... Okay, so this is... Oh! I need to mark you with a blue square. So I know that you are the guy. You are the guy. You're my guy. Okay, so... This square here does eat up one of my activation targets. God, her being there is so annoying. Because I can't just like put a cauldron there and just have it blow up. Unless... No, I can't do that. Unless? Huh? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down and hope that I get a, the 3 in a line guy, because that would be, the 3 in the line guy is not really gonna, the 3 in the line guy is only going to, oh, I have the yellow shape. The 3 in the line guy is only gonna do, if I put that here, it's only gonna do that. Yeah, that's not really... But of course, I do still have, like, quite a lot here to work with, like this whole area. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. Actually, wait, what am I doing? This is activation range. Okay. So it's actually this, which I'm a little bit happier about that. It does mean that it limits myself to a single square here, so I do want to be careful going forward. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Because some of the other shapes that I have, like the frog, that's the cross shape with like spaced out by a square on all four sides. I think that also, like if I put that here, that would kind of bring me over here. Okay. I'm sorry I'm overthinking this. This is as far as I've gotten. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So this guy has gotten hit once. I think I want to use one of the frogs, because I don't want to use up this, because it... I'd rather wait for one of the 3-line guys, because I feel like that would get me a lot closer to where I need to go. Like, so doing this kind of thing? Which feels a little bit... I don't know. I like the way that it puts a square right there, so... I think we'll go for that. Because I have to remember this guy up here. Okay. Yeah, that completely eats that. I really don't want to do this. Ugh. I have 27 pieces to work with. It's time to stop overthinking. Okay. The guy that I was waiting for, he shows up! He shows up just when I wasted him. Because I was trying to save this square up here. Because it'd be really nice to have this guy here. Oh. Always shows up just after you want him. Okay, where are we dropping? Where are we putting this guy? So I could do... this does get me behind these guys, and it does get me to hit that purple guy up top. Let me see. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna get, and there's a variety of ways that I could hit that guy. I could hit that guy with an X. I feel like this is probably my best bet. Because I have to remember, I still need to get down to get that purple guy down there. God, all these like dangling guys in the corners here. This is such a tricky layout. But I think this feels like I'm pretty confident in this. This is you don't make optimal moves, you make the best moves that you can. In this game, at least, that's what it feels like. Okay. Okay, this takes out this guy, and I start moving down. Again, 24 pieces to work with, so I don't have to be stingy. I don't want to try to do this optimally. I would at least like to see what the next round is, because clearing this might give us a ton, so... Oh man, just these are so slow. I don't want to... I'm pretty happy with this. If we get 2 X pieces, those would be really, really... I think this is good. Okay. 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 I'll just mark these down before I forget it. Where would that be good? Nowhere that I can currently activate. Because if I put this down... Can't put this down here. I would love to put this down here. I can't put this down here. Really, I kind of want to get over here somehow and just take out these guys that way. Which feels like a bit of a waste because, like, I could also do this with a D-pad, you know? Whereas, I think if I do this here, this actually feels like probably the best thing to do because if I put this here, remember to come back to it with an X. Yeah, with an X, the opposite of the D-pad. The cross. If I get this with the cross activated, that blows up these 3, and it leaves me all this area here that I have to work with to get these guys. Okay. I'm pretty confident with that reasoning. Okay. I just have to remember. Why no Angelition? I don't know. I don't make the rules, but this is the dark world we're living in. And Mr. Pig One Purity. Hey, hi, Rachel. How's it going? Osaka rocking. Did I make that a better Twitch TV emote? Oh, it is there! I can see it through my tail! Yay! Having the post-lunch sleepies? Oh, the lunch. Oh, the lunch. Wait, I did get an X. I got so excited that you popped in. I forgot that I had an X there. Yay! Okay, so I can set off this, which triggers that. I have to make sure that I do follow my chain along. Okay, I think we're in a good position here. Ooh. Okay, where would be a good place to use this? I think maybe here, because this gets us up into the corner for this guy. This guy I can wait on an X. Yeah, honestly, because I think if I do this leaves me with a square to work with if I want to try hitting this guy twice. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. 2 plus signs. Well, first off, I'm gonna use one of them right here. And that double hits this guy. I think I might use this one to get this guy. Oh, an X across, finally. Finally. Okay. I think I might do something that we're approaching the end of it, so I think I might do this pretty quickly. So, blow up this. Okay. And okay, I think I know what to do now. So I'm going to use. I want this plus to blow up these 2 guys, but to trigger it, I think if I drop this down, and then... Okay. So this is triggered, which triggers these, which triggers that. Okay, and this was my guy, so I'm going to go back to UFO 50, detonate, navigate over. Feels like I'm doing a launch sequence every time. Okay. Weirdly, less fumbling around than when I was trying to map Porky. That was a lot of commotion. But here we go. Let's go. The town survives the round. Okay, round 6. Oh boy. Who are you? What is your deal? Oh, I'm so terrified. What is his deal? What is this? Another purple guy? But he hovers. That's so scary. Why do you hover? Oh, does he have to be knocked down to the ground? Do you have to be hit like 3 times? This is so scary. This game is the most terrifying game in the entire collection. Oh, this feels so intimidating. My goodness. Okay, like this, just the entire region down here, that's a clusterfuck. Okay, I need to start thinking about like pieces, because I don't want to touch this side of the map, really. I think the best thing to do is to kind of concentrate on like this part, and just kind of start my chain, build it out, wait until I get a rocket, and then just bomb the shit out of these guys. Yeah, that feels like kind of the best thing to do. It's okay, Marigold. Demons aren't real. That's my thought. That's my thought, at least. Okay, so what? Just concentrating on the top part. What is the best kind of thing to go for? This feels pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna try to move a little bit quicker. At least for the start, while I'm I can overthink it when I get to the second part of this round. Okay. Oh, just these two guys? These two fucking guys? Okay, so that leaves me with 2 active squares. Is this enough to do what I need to do? Do I want to try to build out a little bit more? 'Cause I just have these fucking things, which... Well, I could consider this. This eats up 1 square. It gives me 2. I think I might need this kind of, stalling kind of tactic. I just want to see if I can get something a bit better. Thank you! Cannon! Let's go! Okay, I need to mark this. Okay, that goes here, and this goes here. Where would be a good place to activate the cannon? Because I think the thing that's good about cannon is cannon just gives you, like, a lot of things to chain off of. It's not so much the destructive... It's rarely, like, kind of, like, how destructive it is, more just, like, the amount of, space across the board it gives me. Cannon does feel really versatile. Like, it feels like it has that, like, kind of dual function. Where's a good place to put it? Because I was considering this. I think that looks like it's pretty good. Or alternatively, less exciting. Could do this. But also, now that I'm looking at it, I can just take out these guys with like a single rocket. Like just gets put right here. Like the radius takes care of these guys. So I think it might be, this might be our guy. Yeah, and we still have, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so that is, just takes care of this. I'm so scared of this purple guy. What is his deal? Okay, just a second. I need to I need to get some water and also use the restroom. And you're seeing what it looks like. The transparent paint app is just like stays just on the screen. So I am going to be back very, very shortly. Oh god. It's on top of Audacity. I can't move the window. Audacity, I need you to, whatever, I'm gonna move paint. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna get a water and I'll be back shortly. Hello. Ooh. Oh. Wait. Sorry. 1 second. Is this font funny, or is there a space between the I and T in GitHub? Is that just how that guy is? That's just how that font looks, huh? Okay. It's not monospaced. Okay. Wow. You gotta not have as much space around that eye, or draw that eye wider. Gith thub. I did something very, very decadent, which is I got some ice for my water. Ah. That feels nice. Okay. Let me scooch this around. Every time I have to, because I'm doing this on a single monitor, every time I have to do something like open Audacity to, oh my god. Speaking of which, I literally just put transparent paint back on top of UFO 50 because transparent paint has priority in terms of like it is on top of the window, so I can't click anything underneath it, which means that if I have to, for example, pause my music, I need to move, I need to shuffle things around because there's not enough space here. Okay, there we go. Audacity, get out of here. I don't need you for the rest of the stream. I was gonna say welcome back when you got back, but then I got up and forgot. It's okay. Oh. Every time I move around, it's fine when I'm sitting, but every time I move around, it gets more that like brain flashy SSRI stuff. But hopefully it's I mean, not hopefully, it'll be better. I will take it tonight when I go to sleep. But it is very, very annoying when you forget to take it for a couple days. Okay. Now I'm looking at the hell that I created. What the hell did I create? Yeah, brain zap stuff. It's just because I forgot to take it for like a couple days, but it's sucks. It's not fun. At the moment, I'm trying to just concentrate on spreading out a little bit, and not so much taking out guys. Because this could... Yeah, I think this looks good. Okay. And I'm gonna do this in the hopes that I get the cauldron, like that little bomb, to go in the leftmost center where it's pointing. Because if I do that, I take out all those guys. Not exactly what I was looking for, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so I have a cross, I have this guy. Like, I could put a square out here if I wanted to try to... Actually, I was trying to save that area for a rocket, wasn't I? Yeah. You know what? This is looking pretty solid. I think this might be our guy. So that takes care of this. Okay. So we have 19 pieces to work with. We don't have to be stingy. Okay, there's 2 of these. What does that net us? Putting that there is redundant. This takes up this square to eat. To get rid of this guy. You know what? I could put down an X, actually, now that I think about it, because this hits this guy once. I want to see if I can hit this guy as many times as I possibly can. Because he's scary. I don't know what he does. Okay. Let me see. Still not a lot to work with. You know what? I'm gonna end up having to use one of these anyway, and I like the idea. Like, I can save something for this guy, and I don't necessarily need to use that for this. But this seems really good here because it does double duty. It hits the guy, the red guy down there, and it also gives me an additional square above it, which oh, are you fucking kidding me? Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Are you guys looking at these fucking assholes on my screen right now? This awesome selection of 3 fucking frogs? Are you guys seeing the 3 fucking frogs on my screen right now? Are you guys seeing this? Ugh. That's so annoying. Because it's not really what I want right now, because I think... Three guys that could not have come at a worse time. Let's just say that. I think I just want to get rid of them, right? Like, they're not helpful to me. Actually, hang on. Wait a minute, wait a tick. That is helpful. That is something. Because, like, I still want to use a cauldron to light this whole area up, but if I hit... Yeah, I'm trying to hit these guys more than once. Okay, that's fine. I'll put an additional hit here. Here. Okay. Not the end of the world. We actually managed to make it work for ourselves. Plus sign. We could use the plus sign, like, right here, to hit this guy a 3rd time. I just want to hit this guy as many times as possible. He's so scary. I have to imagine... You have to hit him 3 times, right? That's like the Nintendo thing. Because, like, I could do this, but, like, that kind of feels like a bit of a waste. So, maybe... this? Okay. I'm just putting... Okay, that's 3 times. You know, I'm pretty confident about that. And this guy? Done. Oh, another cannon. What could I do with another cannon? Okay, so I have 14 pieces left. So here's what I'm thinking about the cannon. So I could either do this and sort of start going up there, because I don't know if it'll give me a rocket to take care of those guys. Or I could put the cannon down here. Which gives me a couple additional hits on these guys. Either way, it kind of feels like I'm playing a waiting game with the pieces that I have. Because like I'm just trying to cycle through pieces to get the cauldron for the lower left corner and the rocket for the upper left corner. I'm just looking at the screen with like fresh eyes. This is the scrawling of a lunatic. This is the scrawlings of a crazy woman. This looks like absolute just hot nonsense. This means something to me, and that's all that matters. That's fine. This is gonna look. I need to be, I think, tidier with my X's. I think in the later rounds. God, I have to wrap up soon. If I don't die this round, I'm just like, I'm leaving UFO 50 open. I'm not closing the game because like you can't reset this game. You can't like pick up a save where you left off. You're playing it all the way through. So I'm finishing this in a single marathon stream. I mean, you can also finish this in like 40 minutes if you're good enough, but... so what do we want to do? I think I would like to get the extra hits on these guys, so... This is already hit, I don't need to mark this down, so X... Another hit, and then some fresh lines. More fucking frogs. It didn't give me more frogs, it's just I'm just staring at more frogs. I don't know what to do with. Because yeah, I could put this there, but I don't want to waste that square. I want to save that. It eventually comes to a point where I'm like having to move the transparent paint window so I can see behind it to make sure, like, I'm not killing people, am I? It's like, no, okay, it's fine. This is purely, oh my god, trying to buy time and not being met with anything as a result. I may just have to try to make the best of it with what I have, because it's not giving me the pieces that I want. And I wonder, does it have those pieces every single round? Or do you just have to work with, like, not the big kind of room-clearing explosions? That might be the case. I might be operating under the assumption that, like, I'm gonna have access to things that I don't necessarily have access to. But I don't want to... You know what, whatever. This is actually... I can get rid of that frog, and I can clear out some guys. Yes, okay, this does do the donuts. Because I can kill these guys. Another... What are you doing giving me more cannons? What are you talking about? You sound crazy. Like, I guess, sure, like, I have to hit those guys multiple times anyway. This... I need to switch to a different color, I think that's what it is. Like, this just looks... This looks like nonsense. Here's what I'm thinking. This guy's kind of dangling out here. So I either put the cannon here to just take care of that and be done with it, and hope that I get the cauldron, or the rocket. The rocket would also work. Or I get my first hit on this guy, because I do need to get multiple hits on these guys, so... Because yeah, this guy is going to be such a pain to get to otherwise. And it's unlikely to give me another cannon. But... You know what? I think I should do this, because if it gives me an explosion, like either a rocket or the cauldron, this area will be lit up, so I can use that for another chain. Okay, thank you for letting me talk through that, which is what this entire stream has been. Yes, and that is chained. Did it just give me another frog? Just give me another fucking frog. God damn it. God, we might be doing this, using up all our pieces, and then when we get to the end, I guarantee you, I get to the end and it's gonna be, I've hit everything I needed to hit multiple times. I'm ready to hit detonate. Here is my big explosion. Here's my big room clearing thing that I was waiting all round for. Okay, this is good. Okay, that is the second hit that I was looking on this guy. Hit number 2. This is hit number... Why did I draw this so big? I literally said draw them smaller if you're going to be hitting them multiple times. And it matters, because it does matter. Okay, I think I have all the pieces I need to hit everything I need to multiple times. Assuming the Baphomet needs to be hit three times, and I'm not going to hit it multiple more times than that, just to be on the safe side. Because I don't know what next round looks like. So, I'm going to... Because that is triggered. Yeah, that's triggered. Hit this, which gets rid of this guy, and that opens up this. And then I'm going to place this guy here, and that's my second hit on this guy. Okay. I'm going to go over to detonate, which is this guy right here. I'm gonna clear the screen. Yeah, I'm still going. Hey, howdy. Hi, Saffron. Okay. Posture check. I've been getting up and stretching around. I do have water, but thank you for checking for me. Okay. Big stretch before we set it off. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, I need to switch back to UFO 50. Okay. Oh, I did! I took out the, Awesome! I took out the Baphomet. Oh, buddy. The town survives the round. Okay, it gives you quite a lot of pieces to work. It only took 2 hits? That's surprising to me. I thought the Baphomet might take more. I wonder what makes it different. Like, I think what makes it different is maybe if you leave them be, it does stuff, like it spawns more guys in? I don't know. I don't know if I have another round in me. That's the thing, if I close the game... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna inflate my play count in UFO 50 so much. I'm just gonna leave this open and sleep my computer, and I will try to stream tomorrow, so that I can finish this off. And if I don't know, if I flame out in the later rounds, it happens, but I do want to try to continue on from this point. But yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you all for joining and for coming. Let me put on my music again. My music, by the way, is by Rhea Hecate. Let me just get that queued up. Okay. Who is online? Who's streaming right now? Oh yeah, socials. I don't have... Do I still have... I don't have co-hosts in there. That'd be fun. I don't have Blue Sky in there, but you know, I'm on there. Yeah, but join the Discord. I haven't scheduled it yet. I mean, I've scheduled it, but I haven't decided what I'm watching. Roughly 9 to 10 p.m. GMT +1 my time zone, which is 1 to 2 Pacific Daylight Time. But it's the timestamps are in your local time always. Thursdays and Sundays we do movie nights in my Discord server. I have no idea. Listen, Eldors, I'm doing a thing. I don't care. I don't care about Blue Sky. Blue Sky's really annoying me right now. Whatever. Don't care. Yes, I do movies at my server, so I'm always happy when people show up. I have no idea what I'm doing just yet, but it'll be announced in the Discord server, which is what I actually care about. So, yeah, you said Dora's doing something? Let me check on that Door 03. Let me check on that fucking woman. Twitch.tv. I'm gonna have to mute the tab immediately. Mute tab. Oh my god, King's Quest, let's go! Let Doro 3 know you want to drop in and collaborate. The world's scariest... I almost typed /raid in her chat, that's insane, that's not how that works. Well, Dora's doing the game deal right now. I thought I heard her come through the stream, but Rhea has sampled whispers. But yeah, let me just send that raid off. /raid Doro3 on twitch.tv Doro3. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining. I'm surprised I was able to go so long considering my head was exploding and I haven't streamed for like a month. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will hopefully stream tomorrow, like I said. I'd like to stream tomorrow. Yeah, let's say that. Let's say I'll stream tomorrow. Pending my head not exploding, which is always a thing. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And like I said, I'll be doing movie night at my server Thursdays and Sundays usually. It's usually pretty interesting. No idea what I'm streaming, but I'll probably announce that shortly in the next coming 24 hours, whenever. I'm talking too much. I need to rest my throat. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for visiting, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Take care. Bye-bye.